and not reply and not even care, because as you say, why listen to a pisshead, right? 2.2k 18 no viewers. Yeah. I know, I get more viewers at 12 o'clock, to be fair, because I think 8 o'clock's too early, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to listen to we've got quite a few on EQ, but we'll play those at the end. Ms. Red speaks. I don't really want it to make it about me, but unfortunately everyone is talking on me, so I do apologise, guys. Ms. Red speaks about delusive Angie and how she holds a grudge about Clapper even after she apologised.
TikTok, and I do 2 hours a day because I've got a life. I love you too, Lexi. I've got more going on off TikTok than I have on TikTok. I'm quite happy doing my little show, coming off and living in the real world. I could sit here all day and all night and still,
you know what it is for me, because you know she's mentioning the Clapper. You know what it is for me is that I feel she has no remorse. That when I see her with a little smug look on her face, and then I get into her box and she kicks me out. When I don't expect her to put me in first, do not get me wrong, but when I'm midway talking, you get what I'm saying. And I just want to, and it's like I just feel if I'd done what she had done to, if I had done what she'd done to me, I probably wouldn't say too much. I'd probably say, you know, I appreciate that it hadn't gone further, and I'd probably. Not that I have to kind of tread on eggshells, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, but I'll probably be a little bit, I'll probably button it a little bit, do you know what I mean? I think, well, just let it go, do you know what I mean? That's just me, you know, but I definitely wouldn't be kicking me out the box, you know, when I'm midway talking and things. And I just feel, honestly, that she has no remorse, and that makes me mad.
Platform, still have how many people in my room, dailies, whatever, but I don't choose to do that. So regardless of how long I'm on, I still have an amazing platform, and it's not built upon deluded followers and people that,
you know what, it is old news, like somebody has said, but you know, it got shared quite, you know, around quite a lot on TikTok. So every time someone new shares it or something else happens, you go back to sometimes the person that did it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's us, I guess. Yeah, and I don't think you should be belittling what someone has gone through, because you know what I mean. Don't do that. Yeah, so are you, Holt. So I'm going to block you. So are you. So is your trauma that you've gone through. So, out. Bye-bye.
Yes, people. If I wanted to, I could have like a cult following or an army. But where's the fun in that? Why would you want people to agree with everything that you say? Oh yes, oh yes. You know, you can say and do the worst. Oh, it doesn't matter. You know, you was having a bad day. Or, you know, you'd had a drink. I don't want.
Yeah. You know, another thing I think with Miss Red is what really does get me as well. Hiya. Who's put us up? Hello? Hello? Don't know what happened there, guys. Is that these people are talking about my behaviour. What behaviour is that, Miss Red? What I do on TikTok? What I say on TikTok? Yeah. So that's what really bothers me. Another thing as well, like she's saying there, you know, she's going to be probably talking about my behaviour and all this and da-da-da in a minute.
Yeah. I want people to pull me up when I'm wrong because it makes me a better person then.
I want people to pull me up when I'm wrong. This is what bothers me about you, Miss Red. Yeah? Is that you keep going on about my behaviour. Listen, let me tell you one thing I've not done. And I keep repeating myself because I feel like I'm a bloody stuck record. I've not doxed. I've not sent disgusting photos. I've not shared a Clapper. I've not done any of that off TikTok. To you, it's to me, that's a real world right there because you're affecting other people by doing what you're doing. Yeah, doxing and all that kind of thing. I've said things. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's right. There's some of the things that I've come out with, right? However, I have not behaved like that in a while. Okay, so keep going on about my past. Yeah, I can be harsh harsh. I can have harsh opinions, but that's not a crime either to have those. So please stop talking about my behaviour after everything you've done. That really does bother me.
You know? It's growth. But you're not changing.
So is yours. So is yours. So is yours.
Room over yours any day of the week, thank you very much. And I don't mind people telling me when I'm wrong.
Someone has put, she hasn't done as half as what you've done. Tell me what have I done that's a crime? Because that's what we need to look at, is what's a crime. Do you want to tell me? I'd like to know. What was the things I've said? You know, action speaks louder than words, right? She's actually acted on things. I've never acted on anything. I might have said things. Yeah, might have hurt people. Don't get me wrong. Yes. Might be malicious communications here and there. Absolutely. You might as well arrest everybody on TikTok, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? So a lot of the things I've said is about myself. So tell me what I've done that's worse. Exactly. Exactly. I've never acted on anything.
Yeah.
Don't follow it. When you go in other boxes, all the colour comes in. Look how well
You can't remember. It doesn't matter. So what? How many people get drunk and say shit? Talk shit. You know what I mean? Have I done shit, though? Let's not talk about words. Yes, words can hurt. I get it. But let's talk about the actions. Have I acted on anything? Do I have a brother? No. Did I do that with my dog? No. So let's talk about the actions of people and not what they say on an app. Because we all say shit. We all talk shit. I think the whole app has said something they shouldn't have said. Me every weekend. Exactly. But have you acted on things? No. Actions speak louder than words. I'm not saying words can't hurt. Absolutely they can. But at the end of the day, they are words. They're not someone that's acting on it.
I don't know what must... No, what that proves is bad behaviour pays. A lot of bad behaviour gets rewarded on TikTok. If I come on and I put the act on that Angie does, I'd be making a fortune too. So, yeah, bad behaviour pays, darling. Not decent behaviour or being a decent person. Being a cunt does.
Someone has said I acted on it last week. Can you tell me what I did? What did I do when I acted on it? You've not broken the laws, no. So please tell me, what have I done that I've acted on?
Proof of this, and many other creators as well.
did what she did again. And yeah, when I was speaking, doing it in the box. I don't understand what she did. What she did. I didn't press charges on you, did I?
Didn't press charges on her.
She didn't press charges on her.
That narcissistic rage. Jesus. What's this?
I'm so sorry for being a little bit traumatised by it, Miss Red.
Dave even went in the live and said, we all know why you're doing this live tonight. It's the hatred towards Angie. He even said it. I don't know how he said it. Did you see when Dave went live?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, Dave in the box and said it how it was. Didn't he not, Miss Red?
No, Chrissy, I don't.
I don't put you to the police for what you did.
So Dave jumped in my box yesterday. He was all in here, and Dave's an instigator. Dave loves, winding people up.
But I feel that Miss Dave was telling the truth. I feel Dave was telling the truth that she got this person in the box, probably messaged her, I believe, because she was in that live straight before she even played that video. Yeah? So, I've never seen her in her life before. I think she messaged her. I think she done it deliberately. Because she was asking this woman, can I play the video? Well, why don't you ask me? It's not my video. However, I'm the one that you're inciting the hatred on. I don't feel it should have been played. Would you have played it if it was Pearls or one of your friends? No, you wouldn't.
His real opinion, I don't give a shit anyway. Yeah, so, but I know that Dave likes to whine.
You were jealous because we had a talent show, 2 days, got all the views, and it was a huge success. What you did, right, was focus on one person because you put out a video. But I had opinions to men and women. Yeah, if you watch the whole thing, I was critical at parts. But you want to see what you want to see.
Up, do you know what I mean? But like I said, even if Dave did think that, I do not care. All right, I don't need yes people around me. All right.
You have to be grateful. You want to sit there and do a hate life after hate life after hate life. There's no blackmail. Don't get me wrong, it's no blackmail.
Yeah.
But I don't understand.
Because what you also did, Miss Red, is put all the people that hate me in their box afterwards, and I just feel you shouldn't have done that. I think you should have. It's like me putting in your trolls in my box. You know, I don't feel you should have done that. Oh, it's that watching you, Angie, make me laugh. I know.
It is blackmail, Angie. It's emotional blackmail.
No, it's not. It's not emotional blackmail at all. If that's how you feel, report it to the police then. Because it's not. It's the fact that I feel you have no remorse. That you're still, even just still hating on me after that. And I don't know why. But it's definitely not emotional. I'm allowed to feel the way I'm allowed to feel. Not once have I said, if you do this, I'm going to put you. If you do this, not once.
That's what you do. So this clapper was 2 years ago. For anyone that don't know, there's 5,000 people in the room. I know some of you are getting bored.
Yeah, blackmail is something like, if you don't do this for me, Miss Red, I'm going to go and report you. If you don't do this for me, Miss Red, I'm going to... That's blackmail. But not me having feelings, me having a voice, feelings and saying that you have no remorse and that you're still hating on me when I kind of, you know, and I did kind of, thank you, Chiz, thank you. I didn't pursue it. You know, that I don't understand. Do you know what I mean? You said it wasn't out revenge, but you're being very revengeful towards me.
I don't blame you, to be honest, because, you know, it is a bit boring, really, when we're going over Angie all the time. 2 years ago, just for people that don't know, all right, because I don't mind calling myself out, really. 2 years ago, Angie went on another site, a clapper, and did some, and her friend Charlie Fairy recorded the whole thing, put it all over social media platforms, shared it to local.
And you tormented me since. You've tormented me since. Charlie hasn't.
To people, I got it shared to me, I shared it to one person, and basically she hasn't let it drop since, and I've apologised over and over again.
Yeah, well, you can't take the way I feel about it away. Right. So there you go. Thai fine love trolls, get out. Who's that? Right. Are you going to... CA has changed their mind. Right, I'm going to be playing the EQ ones in a minute, guys, last. So I'm just going to move that one. Right, what have we got? Oh, that's EQ again. I'm sick.
So I've noticed over the...
So who's jealous of... Oh, is it Angie? I hope it's not me again. Sorry. I don't know if it's Canadian Angie. Angie says Gracie was sacked and lost her agency because she stood by EQ. Oh, this must be me. I do apologise, guys. I can't help that everyone's talking on me.
Past week or so, if any of you felt it, don't name any names, but...
This is Alice. Where, you know, I don't know who this is. She's just appeared from nowhere.
People on this app who are normally really nice to me, kind of being a bit put out, because that's what I've been coming out with, and everybody's... Because you all know, everyone's just important to everybody. It's not about that for me, you know, but... I've seen ever since Alice has come along, and you've got obviously Man and Gracie's friendship has grown massively, and she stayed at my house and all that now with Terry, and you know, I think there's jealousy going on. You know, I really do.
And she was the one that brought it to the app. No, I would not be opening my box and discussing it if she hadn't brought it to the app.
But there was no blame game being made in the first place. So Gracie didn't go live, everybody, and say, Eva Queen's innocent, this person's guilty, none of those things.
Yeah, but she did. She tried to use me as a scapegoat, and that's what they're trying to blame me for, is to opening my boxes. I've every right to open my boxes. You put it to the app, not me. But what Gracie, she did a video saying that I was disgusting because of what I said to Talia, right? Even though I did support Talia all the way up until towards the end, but she had nothing about what EQ had done. You know what I mean?
Canadian Angie said something about why didn't Gracie say nothing about her? Because you hadn't been live at the time. It was on the night, so it was at the time of it happening, so you hadn't been live yet, Canadian Angie. So just to clarify, obviously that's why she didn't mention you. Because you were asking, obviously, on one of the screen recordings about why didn't Gracie mention me then? Because it was a live that took place at the time. There was nothing serious in it. It's only been made an issue out of because it's being used as some kind of, this is me reasoning for this, and this. It's pathetic. It's desperate to even keep trying to use something that's nothing. It doesn't mean anything on the app. It's not part of a storyline. It's not anything that's interesting. It's literally a random clip of Gracie saying, and she even says in that live, observer, have you got the Gracie live from that night where she says nobody should have played it in the first place? Because she said that. So if the observers or anyone can plan for live, I'll play it tomorrow to prove that Gracie, because I was upset that Gracie had said that, even saying that, because I felt like, I did it for my reason of what the reason is. But I remember Gracie specifically saying nobody should have played that. And she didn't name me because she's my friend, but I know it was aimed at me too. Anybody who played it. But Canadian Angie, you hadn't been live yet, babes. So that's why you never got mentioned. So if this is a case of trying to prove delusive, some type of good person over me, then I don't get that. Because, I don't understand why that's an angle that's been going in on. But I do wonder, so we'll have to have a little listen.
I thought this was one.
Well, I've already had my opinions on this. Do you know what I mean? Gracie's standing behind EQ because it's all to do with money, isn't it? Let's face it. I just feel that when Gracie did that video, she said that I was discussing how I spoke to Talia and all this, and I played it, Angie played it. Do you know what I mean? On her platform, she opened the boxes, but not once mentioned EQ playing that video. Not once mentioned the fact that Rebecca shared it to EQ. Not once mentioned any of that. She threw me under the bus, and it wasn't my fault because I wouldn't have opened my boxes about it if it wasn't brought to TikTok in the first place. Do you know what I mean? Thank you for the heart me's, guys. Thank you. Right. I like to. Yeah. Do you feel that CA is turning against EQ? I don't know, because I know EQ was in CA's box last night. So it did come across that way at first, didn't it? Yeah, EQ bloody started it all, 100%. Yeah, but I don't know, because I don't know about the videos. You say yes, but I know EQ was in there last night, so I don't know what was said last night. So I think I'll wait to have an opinion about that until I've played all the videos. EQ, CA remains neutral. They all knit together, let's be real. He was, of course, as in Canadian Angie. Do you have any issues? Gave her the audience. She doesn't need her now. I don't know. I don't think it's about that with Canadian Angie. Do you know what I mean? I don't think that she's in it for the clout or the views or anything. I mean, everyone likes views, right? But I don't think she's in it for that. She wasn't in Angie. Won't end well with EQ, or she went too far with us. Yeah, we always say that. Like when all that came out about that Danny and all that, we thought, oh my God, it's going really fast. Someone's going to get hurt. But then it gets blown over and then something else happens, isn't it? Yeah, listen, I don't trust anyone on this app. Well, only the people I speak to off TikTok. Yeah, I mean, not me again. Sorry, guys. Wait a minute, this might be the same video. Let me just move that. I'm trying to find a video that's not about me. What's that one? Give me a sec.
With Delusive and Red, I think
It's me again. Oh my God, it's me again. I love this one though. Angie gives a welcome speech to her boxers.
They're fucking talking over me! Stop talking fucking for me, Eva! Stop talking for me! Yeah? Stop talking over me! I'm not a fucking moron! I've got a voice! for? Right, from now on, if people want to get in the boxes, we're going to go round the board. You go. And then when you have your say, you piss off.
He's at Sharon's, there's a snippets and stuff. Oh, they're funny, aren't they? What's this one?
Friend has woken up and chosen.
Oh, please don't say this is about me. Oh, someone's affected. Misread is affected. Oh, scream if it's about me.
Today, nobody is safe, not even the husband. So you will have to buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Miss Red has had enough this morning of being nice and understanding. Oh yes, we'll just be like every fucker on TikTok and just be and see you next Tuesday, because it's the only reason or the only way that you get anywhere on this app. Be a decent person, you know, show a bit of kindness. Oh no, just
right,
a little rat in a kitchen thinking that she's clever. Oh yes, we don't talk about it, we don't give it energy, do you know what I mean? Someone please at least knock on the front door and I'll invite you in for a cup of tea, do you know what I mean? I was expecting a 6-foot hunk to sweep me off my feet, but Simon had to do it instead. Do you know what I mean? It's a Whinge Wednesday today, guys. And I'm gonna have some whinges today. I've got so many clapbacks to do. Here's BBC News theme. Just be an absolute horrible menace and it gets you everywhere. So we're back to Ruthless Rats. What is she going to talk about first, I wonder? Let's have a little look at Right, so guys, right, so this is a fair...
What the hell?
This is a fair room. I don't believe I'm an echo chamber anymore, okay? I do believe keep things fair, whether I like you or not. Thank you guys for the love. I will still let you in here to have a say, apart from 2 people. Because you're a control freak, right? See all these people, you can control all of these. All of these you can control, but me, you can't control, and that's what you don't like. That's what makes you so angry.
But also, I don't know...
No, what made me angry is that I was, once again, God, I've said it 10 times, I got in the box first. I was speaking first. You put somebody else in the box that was speaking over me, which happens even a lot on my platform. So I got, can I speak, please? Because I had not finished. And then she kicked me out and said, I can have my turn second. Okay, I'm not saying I should be a priority. I am saying I was speaking first. Okay, I know it sounds petty, misread, but the way you treated me was disgusting. And I don't care what anyone says. That's how you treated me was not okay. Okay, and then you allowed this woman, who I always put my hands up to if I've done something, like I did with Alex, which I will play in a minute. Okay, if I've sent somebody a message, then someone got into your box to put a green screen up, the same woman, to try and incite more hatred on me by saying I sent her a message. And that message was not from me. And then you allowed other people to jump in the box then to say it was from me. I will tell you if it was from me. It was not. Okay, you should have maybe kicked her out and said no. Maybe come with your evidence, your facts, before putting this message out there. That's probably what you should have done, but you didn't. It was nothing but once again, hate life, because it's only Angie. Da, 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 da.
Kicked out and not catered. Can't you ask? Exactly.
Honest to God, you're not nuts, darlings. You wanted to go and touch some grass. All of you. You ain't well. You people.
No, Beverly. I decided, right, I've had the same opinion before, right, to do a talent show. Now, I'm sorry if you've got what I said wrong, but maybe you should have messaged me privately instead of trying to clout chase off the back of me. But you stayed in the box. You could have left. You didn't leave. And my only regret is not kicking you. And for someone to say, well, I would have got the clout anyway, regardless of what I said, absolutely not, because it's my platform, I would have blocked you. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's not be cocky, right? I'm entitled to my opinion. It's a talent show. It's a lot of money, 500 quid. Okay. So so obviously I'm going to pick the right person. You know what I mean? And I'm going to have my say. Yeah. Listen, listen to all the people that can't take criticism. Don't enter anything like X Factor, The Voice, or don't take your career further, because I'm telling you, you get more criticism than what I said to you. I'm not a judge. No, I'm not. But there's a lot of money. 500 quid, and I'm not going to give just my money away without having an opinion. If you don't like it, that's your problem. And I'll say it again: if you're going to join a competition and there's money involved in things, don't play on your mental health. Don't even mention your mental health. Okay, just get on with it. You know what I mean? But if you do have mental health and you join, absolutely, anyone can join. I have mental health myself, but don't use it. Yeah, I can't stand people that play this victim. There's so many people that have got this victim mentality.
Not you guys, I'm talking about them in her room, in her box. You're not well.
You're not well.
1 minute, everyone. Chargers. Sorry, guys, everyone's stealing charger plugs at the minute. And like I say, I do believe I've been quite fair, Angie, like letting you in the boxes and everything. Do you know what I mean? Considering how much I do get slagged off, and, you know, people who are my friends get slagged off on your platform.
Yeah, but they're your friends. So is that why you decided to run a hate live? Because you want to defend your friends? But that's just, you sound like AB now, isn't it? Oh, you've upset my friend. This is my friend. But why don't you play your friend? How come? Let me ask you this question, Miss Red. How come your friends never get on FYP? Have you ever seen, honestly, guys, tell me the truth, have you ever seen Pearl in a bad way on her FYP? Apart from the orangutan, but the thing. But have you ever seen them ever on the FYP? And if they are, she's supporting them. Yeah, she's having an excuse for them. Never. Exactly. So this is my point. This is my point, exactly.
Somebody else who did an FYP show last night. Oh wow, you know, she did an FYP show and she didn't.
And if anyone wants to jump in the boxes that wants to have an opinion on Miss Red, you're welcome to, because that's what she does. She allows people to say, "Bun Angie, bun the cult." You know, she allows that. So if people want to have their say in the boxes, we're going to do exactly what she does in the morning. And I've never really done that. Do you know what I mean? I've always clapped back. I've not spoken on Miss Red for a long time, for days.
About but I bet you didn't go on a rant about her all night, did you, darling? So I will do my FYP, considering I was the first person to do it. You will not be telling me what I shouldn't be doing, can and can't do.
Yeah.
On my
ditto that. And secondly, you weren't the first. It was, I think, Tyrone, the goggle box. So you copied him.
Show, because I don't request your boxes, and whenever I do request your box, I'm left 10-15 minutes before I'm even seen.
I think we've seen
I may not have a cult behind me, because usually cult members are brainwashed. My community and people that are in here supporting me think for themselves. I want people to pull me up when I'm wrong.
Her community think for themselves. Absolutely, they do not. What you do is you make sure you have this hate live blocking all the cult. You mute all the cult, block all the cult. So it looks like I've got all this hate for me. That's what you do, and so many people have told me. You know, so it looks like this, you know, oh my God, this Angie, she's not she's not a good person, because look at all this hate she's getting. But if you didn't block all the cult, you'd see all orange hearts, like the battle. Do you remember the battle we did, guys, with Dave Duran? Miss Red was like, oh, guys, can we have some red hearts? They're all orange. Exactly. Okay, because they weren't blocked on Dave Duran's. And you would see that on your live if they weren't all blocked, orange hearts. But you have to block them, because you don't have freedom of speech, and people have their own opinion. Thank you, Zayana.
You know, it's growth, but you're not changing. Thank you, MMC.
I think she has definitely bots in the morning. Absolutely, yeah. Because I find it odd that when she goes into someone's box, the views don't go up. It doesn't pass 1K. And I find that odd because usually there's so many people following her. Wouldn't they be following her into the box? The cult's always following me. I love it. They're like stalkers. I love it, yes. So I actually get more views than her than when I jump into people's boxes. I find that odd. So they're definitely bots. And another thing that's odd is when she does a poll, it's only a couple of hundred people that vote. You got 5K in there. Surely it'd be 1K, 2K voting. Surely. Doesn't make sense. Right. Where are we? Right, let's move on from Miss Red now, guys. Right. Oh, shit. It's not me again. I swear to God. I'm not doing this on purpose. I have been trying to look for other videos. Oh, yeah. Well, that was probably the once, Angela, to be fair. Probably once you saw 2K. Once. Angie, oh, Miss Red again. Angie says her and Miss Red are friends off the app and everything was a setup. Oh, absolutely. Even this is. Mm-hmm.
I said to Miss Red, I think we should do something. Right? You know, especially
look
when
at my hair.
Katie got to the box, I thought, this is perfect. Yeah. So, you know, we have spoken before that, to be honest with you. And we didn't expect that to happen. You know what I mean? So it kind of just played itself, if that makes sense. So when Katie got into the box, so that was not set up. Yeah. And that was that. And I spoke to Miss Red.
Yeah?
I'm going to get really mad with you, you know, about, you know, what you said and things, what you did. That wasn't set up work, you know what I mean? And I said, don't worry about it, Miss Red. I'm not affected. I don't care, but it gives me content. And she said, absolutely, it gives her content. And she was going to say that she was going to block all my accounts. She said all of that. She said she's going to say she's had enough of me and everything like that. But you're right. Yeah, she's right. I have been talking to Miss Red for a long time now. Seriously.
I actually forgot about this video. I actually forgot about it. Oh, absolutely. That was a setup. Although she does annoy me, I'm not going to lie. I think you're so funny. It's hilarious. Right, we're going to go to Iki. Yeah, can you just put it on the table for now? Yeah, just for a second. Do you want some food?
So,
do you want breakfast or are you going out? Okay. Well, okay. Pearl has given Miss Red some advice.
I was on talking with Donna today, and she said she went, that fucking Ems has been on live saying she'd put lads up to do it. And all I'm saying is, I don't think that Donna is any little pushover, because she isn't. But you know, the only thing I can recommend there, if Ems has got that much of a problem with Miss Red, I would either Ems go to Miss Red and sort it out, or Miss Red go to Ems and sort it out and get it done. Because this, how did thank you, my ghost. Is it Ghost?
Yeah, because I know that she's signed to the FYP, but the only time she had viewers is when I came off. I did get a couple of messages saying that only because you came off, Angie, that she got. I think it was only about 1K too many, if you ask me.
Baby for the prescription. So I said to Donna today, I would just ring her up and get it sorted out, because now, think about it. Donna has her grandchild there 5 days a week, and for things like that getting done and sending kids, because that's what they was, kids, like young lads, to people's places.
She's got her windows eggs.
What if they think, oh, we'll go and put the windows through, or we'll go and do this next time? There is a child there. So Marcus Ems, the Bike of Liverpool, grow up. And if you've got a problem, be a woman like you think you are behind a camera and go and see Miss Red, or I'm sure if you contacted her, she'll come and see you. That's what I'm saying on that matter there. Both should block each other. No, it's got out hand now, it's gone off TikTok. And I said to Donna, go and sort it out. But anyways, so if Ems has got a backbone, that's what she should do. Instead of going doing things to the house where there is a child at. There's not just any man in Miss Red's kitchen. But like I said, don't think that she's a pushover. I know she sits on here and she's all quiet, and if people come at her, she like sits back a bit. But in the real life, I promise you, she's not a pushover. That's all that I'm saying. Just because the bike thinks she's surrounded by men, like anyone on the bus stop when the number 10 bus is missing. And she texts them in the kitchen and she thinks they're the protectors. Do you know what I'm saying, Pearl?
Yeah, so you've got Pearl giving Miss Red some advice. Go and sort it out. I don't know what she means by that. Go and sort it out. But yeah, she's got children in her house. She's a parent, but she's telling her to go and sort it out. So I assume, taking it off TikTok, is that what she's meaning? I don't know. I don't know the situation between Ems and Miss Red, to be honest, because I haven't been watching Ems. She asked for heart me's and bracelets like everyone else on here. Who are you talking about? I don't think anyone should be going to anyone's houses. You know my opinion on it. She says can't flex over window. I agree before it escalates. Yeah, well, like I said, it's anyone that goes to anyone's house is stupid. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, how did you know it was Ems that did it? Thank you for the heart me, thank you. Exactly, I'm just wondering how she knows. There you go. Because Em said it. She said it's a lot of things. Do you know what I mean? She says, oh, I did it. It probably wasn't her, but she says it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why, but she just likes the content. Do you know what I mean? Em said it was. She admitted it. Yeah, but just because she admitted it don't mean it's not a bloody confession like you'd go to the police and confess to it. Do you know what I mean? It's bloody TikTok. She says a lot of things. I mean, I don't know whether she did, because I kind of think to myself, if she had really done it, would she be admitting it on TikTok? She probably wants the content. Do you know what I mean? So where are we? Oh, shit. What am I doing? Right. We've got quite a lot to play this morning, you know. I'm going to leave this one for EQ, because we're going to be discussing about EQ in a minute.
Let me get Simon to find my glasses.
Miss Red and Simon have a domestic. Oh. She was the only one that had the video evidence. Well, unless someone could have sent it to her, no? I mean, all I'm saying is you just got to have that solid evidence. Just because she said it don't mean she did it. Do you know what I mean? She said things about me that she'd done and she didn't. You know? I mean, how far away does Ems live to, unless she's got someone else to do it? Em said it on live. I know what she said, but what I'm saying is just because she said it don't mean she did it. Without actual evidence that she did it, then you can't actually say it was her. Do you know what I mean? Because I just feel that was just a stupid thing to say on TikTok, innit? If you did it. It's a long way. Well, I mean, or she still could have got someone else to do it. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. Em's flat was done, was it? Someone sent the video to her, so she claimed it was her to get reaction. This is what she does exactly. So there's no actual evidence that she did it. So there you go. So like Kerry said, someone sent her the video, so she claimed it was her to get reaction. And I actually believe Ems would say that even if she didn't do it, because I think if you had really done that, you can be arrested for it, but I don't think she would admit it on TikTok if it was her. I really do think she wanted a reaction. Here's because she edited the footage, she claimed it don't mean she did it. Yeah, exactly. Someone probably sent it to her, yeah. Listen, I wouldn't do anything like that, but if I did, I certainly wouldn't admit it on TikTok. You know what I mean? But why has she done it? What's gone on? Has there something happened, something new between Miss Red and Ems? But they would need her number to send footage. Well, I don't know. They could have sent it Instagram, Snapchat, Discord. He's got a big Discord. Could have sent it in many ways. Sam admitted it. What? Sam admitted what? Shut up. That's a troll. Because you can send it to Ems, because that person probably would know that she's going to admit to something she didn't do, yeah, to cause a reaction, because she also knows that Ems hates Misread. No, they've never liked each other, no. But I think that's from when Misread was doing lives on Ems. I've not seen Misread do any lives on her recently, but I don't know, I could be wrong. But I think that's probably why. But, you know, in some ways, Ems is right, because when you start putting people in the boxes, it becomes a bully life, isn't it? When you've got so many people going for one person, I'm having my opinion, and that's it. You know what I mean? If I was to put people in the boxes, it's got to be fair. I'd want to really hear both sides. Otherwise, it's just a bully life, hate life. No, I don't. Absolutely not. I'll only do what someone does back to me. Do you get what I'm saying? But I would not sit here. Once I did it on Ems, and I do regret doing that, to be fair. And I've not done a live on her since. Thank you for the heart, Mies. Right, should go on to the next video. Yeah. Right, what we got next? Pearl has an opinion on Evil Queen's behaviour. I don't really want to play Pearl. Guys, don't send me any videos of Pearl. I don't really want to play her.
Because she doted and loved Rickster that much and she couldn't have him, she substituted. She's gone for all of these and she's tried to do it where she's gone younger. Younger, like down the line. Tried to make him jealous and tried to make him want her. And he always said he was there for a business relationship and nothing else. And he'll tell you out of his own...
You know what I feel? I'm not even going to listen to the rest. You know how I feel? I feel people are biased. Yeah? I just feel that, you know, people like Pearl and other FYP, Misread, they will speak on someone they dislike and not someone they like. Where you wouldn't ever see me do that. I've spoken on people that are friends. I've spoken on people that I have an issue with. Do you know what I mean? That I speak to. I have spoken on. You know, I have played the video. Misread and Pearl won't. They won't do that if it's their friends. And if it is, they'll make sure they'll support that person, even if it's wrong. So I'm not going to be playing that one. Thank you for the roses, guys, because, you know, and maybe she is right, maybe. But however, you know, I can't do a biased FYP, and I refuse to play it if they're just going to sit there supporting their friends constantly over and over again. Yeah. Right, what's next?
Well,
this is one I showed you last night. I've got to show you this. Alex Brigham shows a message from Delulu Angie and says she isn't scared of him. Right. Okay, let's play this.
You're in cahoots with Angie.
For me? Yes. Can I just put it out there? Angie, who doesn't contact anybody, who's terrified for her life, she daren't go out, she's suffering with anxiety.
Bada bing, it's a fake account, yeah, a fake account with 31.4k followers.
That's the account she's on right now.
Yeah, that's her account. She's pissed as a parrot, and that's what I checked. That's what I went to check because I knew about this message. So that is exactly the same account. So, Alex, you little stalker, you've got a petrified, you've had a terrified that she's been forced to send that message to you.
Yeah, so it just goes to show, guys, that she's not terrified of me. She's not. I'm not. I don't go after her at all. Like, this is a joke. I don't even.
I'm going to kick him out alive and block him.
Kick who out?
Alex, but for bullying.
I need him to stalk me now. Just we'll leave him.
I'm really messing.
Does everybody...
Obviously.
Yeah, first of all, I've never said I was scared of you, Alex. I'm not scared of anybody. So I've never said I was scared. I said you've harassed me. Yeah. And you do. Yeah. I sent that message, absolutely. I did it on live. I did it on live because I thought it was funny, you know, because you talk on me daily. You do talk on me daily. And it's not the fact that, oh, well, I'm doing the FYP. It's your opinions that you have on me. You know, because you have a dislike for me. If I was Pearl or someone else, you wouldn't have those opinions. You'd be sided by that person because you are also a biased platform. But I've never said I'm scared of you. I said it does not give you a green light to still put up any pictures of me or anything like that. And things that you've done in the past was horrendous, absolutely. Was I scared? I was scared of the dark web, what your friend did. I never said I was scared of you. Have you made threats towards me? Yes. Yeah, you have done that, but I've never said I was scared of you. I've said you've harassed me and you're like a stalker. Yeah, because you are. Yeah, I did that, send that message on live. Okay, because there's no secret. There was no secret. And he's putting it up there like, look what I knew, and I even said to you guys, I said, wait, you watch when he puts this up. And he did. And he got all excited. Look what I got. Look what I got. Yeah, well, listen, it still does not counter out the fact that you do talk on me daily and have horrible opinions on me. Yeah, and all the things you've done in the past. Yes, but I've never ever said I'm scared of you. He got excited thinking I did it behind everyone's back. How funny. Yeah, I can admit that was me. Yeah, absolutely. Mum on the run. I know, she's been arrested, hasn't she?
Now she's mentioned.
Played that one. EQ picks up, played that one. Miss Red speaks up, played that one. And he says Gracie played that one. Done that. Right, let's go to the... Right, so we've got this one. AJ speaks about MC... Oh, thank God it's not me. AJ speaks about M secretly recording him. Now, in my opinion, this was set up. I don't, because they've been friends for 2 years. I don't believe she did that deliberately, that she did it not knowing he was doing it. I think they both want content. I think Ems has fallen off the app a bit. I don't think she gets the views that she used to get. But, you know, with Ems, I think she's harmless. A lot of people go at her, you know, and I've gone at her myself. I'm going to put my hands up to that. Absolutely. You know, because she has men in her house and da-da-da. But, you know, she does waste police time, da-da-da. But she is harmless, you know what I mean? I think I don't know if she does anything off TikTok and what she did to Miss Red. I don't believe she did it. I think she said it for a reaction. I don't think she did it at all. Joke of the M's harmless. She's probably not harmless to the men she brings back. Yeah, with the accusations. But she's harmless to me. Well, actually, you know what? You're right. I'll take all that back. What am I talking about? Honestly, I don't even know what I'm talking about. You're right. She's not harmless. She's very dangerous. I don't even know why I said that, you know. You've gone soft. You know what? I don't actually know why I said that. Ems has fallen off, hasn't she? You know, the only time she gets views in if she meets somebody at the bus stop with a tag on the leg. You know what I mean? Which, you know, she usually knows about and makes out she doesn't know about it and that she feels like she's in danger, but yet carries on drinking with them. And then next minute calling the police and then making accusations they get towards them while they're there. You know, that's not someone that is scared, is it? You know? About Ems and her. I'm from New Zealand, not Australia. Australia, New Zealand. I'm saying I'm from Australia, for God's sake. Yeah, so let's play this video anyway.
Straight away. Thank you everyone for the heartbeats. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning, morning. I slept through this morning, that's why I didn't come on earlier. But yeah, got tagged in a few videos. Yeah. Swear to God, I could do it. I'm not gonna lie, I am proper. Because the thing is, we had like personal conversations and stuff that I said I didn't want on the app.
No, that's a face of I really don't care because I was in with it, you know.
I'm a bit upset, a bit disappointed. You got my soul. Obviously, you guys know it my flex to get mad. I'm just disappointed, truly upset about it, and yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what more you lot want me to say, really, to be fair. Like, obviously, I'm not an Aggie individual. But yeah, we have personal conversations and that. So it's like, yeah. Just...
What was the video? Because I don't actually, I just don't have any interest, really. What was the recording? Was it bad or what? Because I do believe they were both in it, but it depends what was said on that recording, I suppose. You know what I mean? Was it bad recording? Because he doesn't seem mad, does he? Do you know what I mean?
With Delusive and Red, I think they're both as bad as each other at this stage.
Right, what have we got next? I think I've got one more video, then we're going to be talking about EQ and Canadian Angie. Not all he said it was to do with Mams. No, all he said was, "What do you want from me, Ems?" Bedroom talk. Yeah, he doesn't care, does he? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think, because she is his friend. She's known him for 2 years. I don't know if she'd do that. Would she? I don't know. Without him knowing. But who knows? But I'm not interested in that, to be honest with you. Right. EQ has an opinion on delusive Angie and misread.
Because either one of them could just stop, couldn't they? But they choose to keep it going. I think they feed off, because remember they battled each other, so I think it's all planned, really. I think it's all staged. I think Delusive and Red actually talk behind the scenes. I hate that way behind the scenes, but it's what everybody talks like on here. So I think offline, I think they talk, and I think a lot of it is scripted, because Miss Red on an average day doesn't make that much money, so she has to get involved in some beefs, and I think the way we know Delusive sets things up with Narcissist and others on the app, I think it is a storyline between the two of them.
A lot of people are jealous of what you've got. She doesn't like it, Angie, because you've got the cult behind you.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the issue, to be honest. I just think it's like banter, tit for tat between each other at this stage. I don't think either one takes it seriously.
And she's only got her show for 2 hours every day. Now she proved
Yeah, you know what? A lot of it is tit for tat. Forget the clapper thing for a bit, but the rest is just tit for tat. I'm not that affected by what Miss Red says. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie, I was mad. And when I say I'm not affected now. I can easily move on the next day. But was I affected that day? Yes, because I was mad. Yeah, that wasn't an act. I was mad. I know I put out a video to say that I do speak to Miss Red and all that, but I don't. I was just trolling. But yeah. But all of that, yeah, it is tit for tat. Once you clap back, well, you can clap back as a reaction. So it was a reaction. But however, a lot of it is tit for tat, to be fair. She crossed the line. Yeah, I'm not talking about the clapper thing, but the rest of it, yeah.
When she goes in other boxes, people don't follow it.
But that's not important.
I can easily move on,
Going to a box is a life achievement and viewers coming to see. Because usually when Angie goes in a box, she's already live and she sends everybody over, doesn't she, in that?
When you go in other boxes,
I think it's all acting.
All the cult comes in. Look how well you done yesterday on the dailies. And if that proves people love you.
I don't know what Miss Red did.
That's what I mean, because there's so many good people, isn't there, who are supporting her on the dailies and everything. You'd think that she'd focus on them a little bit more, you know what I mean?
She did again. And
we already know this story. Miss Red, she did this.
But I do focus on them. I'm always putting them in my box. People can get my box, you know what I mean, when they want to get in the box. I love the fact, that, people jump in my box because people don't want to go live. They have that anxiety about going live. So they jump in my box, and that's what I do. I do that all day. Do you know what I mean? I give people a voice, an opinion. Not many people do that. And and they don't do it all day. Most of the day. Honestly, if you close your eyes, it's like listening to... Oh, for God's sake.
yeah, when I was speaking, it didn't even in the box.
I think she kicks you out because you kind of take over, so you'll join up and then you won't let anybody else speak, and then it's kind of like, it's not your show, is it? Because you can use your platform to obviously...
Yeah, but I didn't do that. I just jumped in to have my say, about this talent show. And I was speaking, and what happened is she just put somebody else in at the same time and started speaking over me. And listen, I'm not saying I'm special, I need to speak first, but however, I was in there first. And, I just felt like, she kicked me out. And then when I went, and then she put a friend in, and I had no one to support me. When you think about it, it's all really petty, and it is petty. But it just felt like another hate live, especially when you got that same person now putting up apparently I'd sent her a message, on a platform of 6K. It definitely was, hating, and definitely this woman was trying to do it out of clout. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And playing the victim. Has she blocked you? Probably. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Probably. I have no intention of getting her a box again anyway. It's going to even just be more of a hate live now, isn't it? Because obviously I can't have my say. I'll have my say on my own platform, and she's obviously going to put all my haters in like she always does. Thank you, Famous Darling. Thank you. Guys, everyone give Famous Darling a follow, guys. She sent me like 60K the other day. Was it yesterday, 2 days ago? Yeah, thank you when I was doing the dailies. Nobody will remember who she is come next week. Oh, exactly. And people are their own worst enemy. Because even though she has 6K on her platform in the morning, she doesn't get that throughout the day, Miss Red. I do Not always, don't get me wrong, sometimes I don't. If we're just sitting there chatting, or if there's drama somewhere else, I might want over 1K. Well, that's normal, isn't it? That would be like everybody else. You got to remember, I'm not going to be consistent with my numbers because I'm on here a lot. I'm on here nearly 24/7, you know, and other people are doing the FYP. People love the word FYP, so they go and leave and watch that, you know, and you're going to expect that. So when people say, oh my gosh, you got 1.5K, where's all your views? It's because you can't be consistent all day. Do you know what I mean? Because there's always going to be drama somewhere else. And people love drama. I've actually forgot what I'm talking about. What was I talking about? Wait a minute. My dementia, man. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the EQ, the misread. Yeah. That's what I was going to say, yeah. But, you know, I have given many people opportunities on here where I do put people in over and over again, the same people. And, you know, the more you put them in, the more they get a platform, build their platform, you know what I mean? So, you know, I do think she's her own worst enemy, and she should have said, you know what, sod it, put my pride aside, and I'm going to just try and, you know, push myself out there, you know, but she didn't do that. So obviously, yeah, of course, she's going to be forgotten next week. Right. I mean, if someone like, I mean, I know not Simon Cowell or anything, but if someone like Simon Cowell, or someone that if you were to further your career and decided to enter competition, or are you going to get upset because Simon Cowell said something to you, or Simon Cowell didn't like your, or you know, whatever it may be, you're going to run off the stage, you know, you're going to start bloody, you know what I mean, jumping at people's boxes about it. No.
Go down Miss Rebecca taking control of the platform. I've not been watching Miss Red. She's become boring.
That's not what she did. What she did.
She used to be interested because she covered the nitty gritty. She won't do the nitty gritty anymore, will she? She's kind of like sticking her nose up above it all, but that's what we want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the thing is about my community, I get to know the people, especially the regulars that come in all the time. I get that. I get to know them. Miss Red doesn't have that community. She has viewers. That's it. She doesn't have a community. She has a group of friends, but she doesn't have that tight-knit community that we have here, where, you know, we all know each other, or most of us do, you know, and we speak at, you know, the same people, you know, not always the same people, but, you know, if people get in that one at the box, they get in the box. You know, we get to know each other on a more of a personal level, I suppose. Miss Red don't know these people, you know.
She's ruined the shows, huh?
I didn't press charges on you, did I?
Because you couldn't. If you could, you would have. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Miss Red. Yeah.
It's not that I couldn't. It's because I didn't pursue it, and that's the truth.
There wouldn't be any police case at this stage. Too much muddy in the water, so Miss Red should rest assured. Take it on.
Oh, thank you, famous son. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. I had to look because I wasn't sure if it was EQ that got that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Honestly, save your money though, famous son. You sent so much. Thank you. That's because you're on 24 hours. I'm not on 24 hours, Angela. I am on here a lot, absolutely. But this is what I'm trying to say to you. People are their own worst enemy. Because to me, if I wanted to build my platform and I wanted to get myself out there, I'd probably put my pride aside and say this is probably a great platform to go on, because this person's on quite a lot. They've got a great community that know each other on more of a personal level. Where Miss Red, it's just viewers, where she's on in the mornings, she gives people 10 minutes to have their opinion, 10, 15 minutes, and that's it. And then she puts somebody else in. I will have the same person in for hours at a time. So, you know, I think my platform was very different, and I think my platform was amazing for people wanting to push themselves out there. Do you know what I mean? If they have a talent, like, for example, the Welsh singer, for example, and I've done a few battles with him, you know, I think this is the best platform to go on to. But, you know, sometimes, like I said, you just got to push that aside, you know. Absolutely. I mean, we have given the majority of people a platform. Listen, you got Alex, Top Girl, Torian, Pagey Baby. Thank you. Even Frankie, because if I hadn't given a platform to Alex, Frankie wouldn't have got a platform. Do you know what I mean? So when people say, but Frankie did it, got a platform of Alex, they actually already got one from me, because they wouldn't be there if it wasn't for this platform. Thank you, Jenny. If you look at all of them, Remy has got a platform from me. So many. I can't think of anybody else, but loads of people. So you create all of TikToks then? Absolutely. You know what? When people, I started the drama lives. This is the drama side of TikTok, right? That didn't exist at a top when I first joined. It didn't exist. You had FYP and all that, you know, Misfit doing the FYP, but you didn't have the drama side of FYP. I feel I created the drama side because I started with debates and that went crazy. People had their say. People were kind of like wanting to jump in the box. People were very controversial. And that's how it all started, with the debates. And then other platforms started to do the same thing when they put people in their boxes to have discussions on things, you know what I mean? And then it became the drama side of TikTok. But it wasn't there wasn't a drama side really when I first joined TikTok. Yes, I agree. Yeah. So, yeah, because we were always being spoke about, oh my God, the drama on Elusive Angie's platform. Oh my God. Right.
So mad, sorry. I'm so mad. Yeah, can we just move on a bit from that?
Yeah, I think just move on from all that now, you know what I mean? I mean, Miss Red and you're friends one day, enemies the next. I think it's always going to be like, I think you're like sisters, the pair of you. You've got red hair, haven't you? So I think it's just like you're sisters, and then you argue sometimes.
Oh, God, I wouldn't go that far.
Really, you know what I mean? Do you reckon everyone, I think they love each other really, because they can't really exist
yeah,
without one another.
I suppose Cheyenne, because she used to have a lot of drama. But okay, yeah, I get what you're saying, but she never had the drama with boxers. She had the drama off TikTok. Absolutely, yeah.
They'll be talking, she'll be bigging Miss Red up, Miss Red will be bigging her up, and then they fall out. It's just to make money, it's just storylines, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't know, just with a storyline, because I was quite mad. Right, so anyway, let's talk about EQ now. God, there's a lot of videos. So EQ goes live at 2 a.m. So this was 2 o'clock this morning, was it? To address Canadian Angie. You got yours from Tyrone then. No, I didn't get mine from Tyrone. People keep saying I've got mine from Tyrone. First of all, I said about the dog, right? That was genius in some ways, yeah, what I said, because no one has ever beaten that. And when I say beaten that, because it is an act. That's all it is. No one has beaten that, right? However, yeah, I did say that, but then I was kicked out of the agency. I had to create myself again. So I got a new account, right? So it wasn't about Tyrone, because I did come on as, I think, Delusive Angie, I think then. I'm not too sure. Can't remember, or something. Anyway, so that was that. So I got new people, but some people did see me from on my live because of the dog, what I said about the dog. But I never got mine from Tyrone because I was on my own platform. When I say people get clout from other people, it's because they're in their box or because that person has given them the clout. Tyrone never gave me the clout, okay? I gave myself the clout because I said about the dog, yeah, which was a joke, obviously. Okay, so it didn't come out of Tyrone's mouth, it came out of mine. He had 2K on. So a lot of people started to watch me because of what I said, not what Tyrone gave me. Do you know, I wasn't in Tyrone's box, you know, clout chasing from him that way. What I said, I got the clout for myself. Yeah, so that's when a lot of people started to also follow me, okay, because of that. It was nothing to do with Tyrone. Tyrone was questioning me, and I was digging myself into this bigger and bigger hole. I was joking, and people were taking it seriously. So I gave that. I was on my own platform, yeah. So I done that myself. Big up me. Big up me. I'm good, thanks, Debs. You're all right. So I'm sick of people saying I got the clout from Tyrone. No, I didn't. No, when you have someone like Alex that got the clout from me, that's because he set my box. Clout chasing. He didn't get the views because he said something or done something. He got there from just sitting in my box. The same with Remy from just sitting in my box. Torian from just joining in the discussion on the debate in my box on my platform. Yeah, I never jumped into Tyrone's box. I gave myself the clout because I said it, not Tyrone. Tyrone had 2K. He didn't have a lot of viewers at that time. Well, I think he's always had a lot of viewers, but when I went live, I think he had 2K. People follow me because of what I said, not because of what Tyrone gave me. Right. So EQ goes live at 2 a.m. to address Court Assassin. Not Court Assassin, sorry, I keep thinking Canadian Angie.
Tomorrow, but I don't think you're jealous. You were only in a day ago sending me big gifts, but I'm not friends with you. Never have been, never will be. And I don't know why every single clip's been me tonight, and it's been speculation. There's a lot of trolls slagging me off that would never usually be allowed. So I'm a bit confused, but I'll speak tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, famous darling. Did someone put a treasure box? I missed it. Thank you. Thank you.
How about you, Angie? Why would you be jealous, love? Bye, everyone.
That was it? She wasn't talking about me. All the trolls in there saying she was talking about me. Basically, she's saying she wasn't talking about me.
Yeah. Why didn't she just come into the box and say that?
Maybe she don't want to. I don't know. Because I just said 2 days ago I gifted her. I gave her a gorilla. I gave her a lion. But everyone was going, oh, no, it's aimed at you. It's aimed at you.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Are they? I suppose Canadian Angie is turning on. Also, it's unfinished.
But all the effort to use them. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, if EQ wants to be mad at me for whatever, and she just said she doesn't understand, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know.
It's just strange. It's all come out of nowhere.
Yeah. I don't know.
You know what? I just feel if Canadian Angie wants to build her platform further up, I think she needs to step away from EQ because, you know, I think people are entitled to have their opinions. Like, I've supported EQ, I had no problem with it because I had an opinion about her ADHD, which I do believe this is why she's turned on me, because I said there's no excuse for bad behaviour, ADHD, you know what I mean? And I think with EQ, she wants to be able to control people, and she wants those people to not ever have a bad opinion on her, ever. And that's not how it works. There's no such thing as true friendships on here. It's TikTok. If you don't have your true opinions, what's the point? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's better not to even have friends on TikTok, because especially if you're doing the FYP, if you're doing the FYP and your friend fucks up, you're going to have to speak about that. And some things you just can't defend. So what are you going to do? Fall out with your friend because you've got an opinion on them? You know? So it's best not to have any friends on here, to be fair. And a lot of my friends are in the comments, they don't go live. So people always say that to me. I don't like people going live. That's not true, right? But it's hard to be friends with someone. It's hard to be friends with another creator, especially if they do the FYP. Yeah, it's really difficult, because if they fuck up, you're gonna have to speak on them. You know, I don't need to speak about people in the comments because they don't go live. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I think the best thing is to not have friends on TikTok, to be fair. So, and that's why my friends don't go live. And you know, and if they were to say something or do something, I'd have to talk on them. And, you know, we might not be friends anymore because they're going to be like, you spoke on me, I'm your friend. You know what I mean? But I think Canadian Angie needs to step away from EQ. I think because EQ is getting, a lot of people have turned on EQ. She doesn't have the army she did, you know, and I think Canadian Angie would be better off on her own, you know, because, you know, I mean, we support Canadian Angie. Well, I don't know about all of you, but some of us support EQ. Canadian Angie, we have a big platform. She doesn't need EQ anymore. You know what I mean? I think Alice is CA. I don't think Alice is CA, because I think if Alice is CA, I think CA would want people to know that that's her. I really don't think so. But I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't know, she's just kind of appeared from nowhere, this Alice. Wouldn't have a clue. I don't know, let me just play that one last.
Why not? I don't understand what's going on.
Right, let's go.
All the way up towards the end until I was getting things from my phone. And
to lose her, Angie says she was manipulated to believe it was an act.
They manipulated me for me to believe that this was an act. That's exactly what they're doing. Absolutely. Just like the, what was the other thing? I forgot. The miscarriage. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, I do feel I'm not a stupid person, but I do feel that, you know, I was manipulated in some ways by EQ, because, you know, she would send me videos or messages of what Rickster said, So it looked to me like, oh, this is an act. So when I went live and said what I said to Talia, even though I did support her right from the beginning, but when I was getting sent things, you know, obviously my opinion did change. So if you watch that back, it did change. And I thought, oh, this is an act. And it's not, and that's why I spoke to Talia the way I did towards the end. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think she's a master manipulator. She used you. Yeah, but you know what? I don't care. You know, she's got a big platform anyway, EQ. Well, not as big as she did, but I don't care, to be honest. I think I have more of a problem with people that use me that don't have a platform. You know, and they get a platform from me and then they go off and start slating me. That does bother me. Angie, did EQ brainwash you in any way? Yeah, I do feel I was a little bit brainwashed by her.
She's got.
Absolutely. So, EQ says Gracie no longer has an agency and she has also left the agency. Have we played this one?
See. So now, whenever she has her opinion, it'll be her authentic opinion without having to be mindful of people in the working environment. I am not in an agency anymore. Because I was only in an agency.
Yeah, can I just say, people say I should listen to my audience, but people said that about Zayana when she first came onto this platform. They also said it about, I can't remember, somebody else. So, you know, sometimes we all do get it wrong. But the thing is, I feel like I still got to have my, even though I dislike EQ and she, someone accuses her of something and I think it's wrong, I still got to have that opinion. It doesn't mean I support EQ. I support the truth. You know, I don't want to be biased and think, okay, I'm going to have a horrible opinion on EQ now just because I dislike her. Do you know what I mean? So if something else happens in the future, people say, well, why are you supporting EQ? It's not, as I'm supporting what I feel is the truth. And if there's not enough evidence to be convicting EQ of something on TikTok, then I'm going to have to say that. Doesn't mean I support her though. Do you know what I mean? I can't be biased, can I? So if something happens in the future and EQ is accused of something or whatever it may be, I might support her, but not because I like her, but because I because I support the truth. Thank you. And sometimes we never get to the truth because it's TikTok. You know, people like to act like judge and jury on here. That's the way it should be. Yeah, stand with the truth, exactly. But sometimes we never got to know what the truth is. We only can speculate. But I'm a person that says, well, let's not speculate. Let's not accuse this person of when we don't actually know, you know? Right. And I do notice a lot of people, and this is not me supporting EQ at all, that, you know, say shit on here because they want to bring somebody down, whether it's EQ or someone else. They want to bring them down, so they make up shit. So, where am I?
I've never been in any agencies. I've never joined anything. I've never had management representation because I'm too wild. So I can't have management. I could have Gracie managing me, but she's left. So I don't want anybody else because they don't care about me like Gracie does. But they care about everybody genuinely, but not to the degree Gracie does, and I need that 100%, you know what I mean, on me, you know what I mean? So
see, I think her and EQ either got chucked out of the agency or they're creating their own agency. Because I don't think Gracie would leave, to be fair. You know what I mean?
Proper friendship with no business involved. Just
you're the best live stream on TikTok. Thank you.
And that's all it was anyway, but you always went to her with, oh, evil queen, evil queen, evil queen, evil queen. So now you can't do that. Yes, I love a good old rant, don't you? 32 minutes of ranting, 67,000 diamonds. I love you all. Just bear in mind, everyone had gifts, I said, because I had a really bad ADHD capacity mental health episode because of all the changes that were going to be taking place. And, you know, I was crying, Gracie's been crying, you know what I mean? We've had flare-ups of our condition. She's had a BPD flare-up. Poor Alice is having a flare-up. We're all having flare-ups of our conditions. You know, I couldn't come on yesterday because I wouldn't have been able to express myself properly, and it would have affected my platform, and I would have been all over the FIP, you know, being emotional. Not emotional as in upset, but like me thoughts all over the place, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to leave, and Gracie was saying, don't, you know, you'll protect your account. And so, like, you know, it took a while to get to, no, I'm leaving, and, you know, you've left, well, I'm leaving with you. So you go, I'm gone. But please join Unity Agency. They're the only agency that I'm ever going to promote.
I don't think anyone needs to join an agency. I think they also take a percentage of your gifts. Yeah, you have to act a certain way, you know, and all of that. I mean, I could never be in an agency because, like what she said, she's too wild. I'm the same. No agency would be able to control me. I'm not one of those that are going to, you know, obey an agent, obey anybody. Do you know what I mean? I'm my own manager. Yeah. But I definitely don't think she's walked away. I think they've either got rid of her, or they're just deciding to do their own agency. It's one of those. But yeah. The lies. It's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? All this has come out, and the hate that EQ is getting, and now all of a sudden they're not with an agency. They take, they do. So I advise, listen, my advice is don't go with an agency. I mean, they might unblock you, get you unblocked. Even then, I think it's like once a month or twice a month they can do it. But if you want to get blocked all the time, banned all the time, they're not going to keep unblocking your account. So I don't need an agency, because if that's all they can do for me, then what's the point? Because I've got so many accounts. I've never been with one day without an account. Actually, there was one day, but however, I've got so many accounts, it's not worth it. And besides, I'm not taking a percentage of my gifts. I'm getting banned left, from right and centre. Absolutely not. Yes. Why no 30-day cooldown? What do you mean? She's on medication for ADHD, so no excuse for her behaviour. I honestly thought autism was worse than ADHD. I didn't think ADHD was that severe, to be fair. But listen, I don't know much about it. The agency don't take your earnings, but that's funny because was it Gracie? I can't remember who went live and said they do take a percentage of your gifts. Why? Let me ask you a question, right? No one works for nothing. No one will do anything. Yeah, no one would do that for free. So if you're under an agency and they're getting you unblocked and all of this, what are they getting out of it? Ask yourself, what are they getting out of it by managing you? If they're not getting a percentage of your gifts, what are they getting out of it? Yes, it comes out the 70%. I doubt it. Then what's TikTok getting out of it? Doesn't make sense, because TikTok take, I think it's 60%, right? They take 60%. So if that was coming out of the 60%, yeah, then that means TikTok are losing. Yeah, in some ways they're losing because they're paying an agency out of that 60%. So they're losing out, TikTok. So it doesn't make sense. And I have been with an agency where, in small writing, it does say in the bottom that they do take a percentage of your gifts. And that was I was with Gravitas. Was it Gravitas? Oh no, I don't even know if it was that agency at the time, but I was with an agency and I did see they do take a percentage of your gifts. So you got to ask yourself what they're getting out of it by you being in their agency. They're always begging, aren't they? You'll probably get messages from an agency begging you to join them. Why are they begging? Do you know what I mean? But they're not making any money out of it. So for every £10 TikTok takes £6, that's horrendous. You get loads, exactly. So and TikTok wouldn't take it out of the 60% because then they're missing it. They're losing out. So it doesn't make sense. They work for TikTok. They work for TikTok. Absolutely, they work for TikTok. But they believe me, they take a percentage. Right. What we got next? Let's see. We got Rick's stuff. So Rick's is talking about the EQ message. Can you make a fake account or something and leak the venue? So this is what Kieran has leaked yesterday.
The evil Kieran used to be EQ's mind, friends with him for a long time. He's put a message out there now saying that EQ messaged him, told him to make up a fake account to expose Grace's wedding venue. So that's the kind of person she's dealing with. EQ's come online tonight, try to expose it, so that isn't true. These are the messages that are sent. It wasn't that. But my answer to my question is then why is Kieran saying it? Why is he putting it out there? Where the messages come from? We're adamant it's EQ. And if she can do that to Gracie when Gracie's had her back, well, not turn on Gracie because what she's reporting EQ, then to me, it's absolutely crazy that she's telling someone to make up an account and expose Gracie's wedding venue. I understand what I mean. I know my missus said it in anger about Gracie's wedding venue because of that, but would she really do that and go and ruin a woman's wedding? No, she wouldn't. Tally's not like that. She was just very hurt. But EQ would ruin her own friend's wedding just to get a bit of clout. I tell you what, make it a fan account. They'll get the venue and we'll get it out there. You know what I mean? Just imagine that on the day. Ubers turning up, pizzas, police. You'd probably end up doing I'm scared of something stupid like that. It's disgusting. It's the kind of person she is, man. She's deluded all for content, all for clout. She'll throw her best friend under the bus.
See, I don't know whether that's true. I don't know whether that's true or not. I think is EQ still talking to Gracie? If they're still talking and they're still okay, it's probably I don't know, because anyone could just add a name, right? Change a name on a WhatsApp thingy bob. I'm not saying he did do that, but I don't know whether that's true or not. They're friends still, yeah. So so I don't know if they're still friends. I don't know if EQ's showing us something. So this is not me. It's fake. I don't know. But what I was going to say is, I know what Rickster, I don't really want to talk about it. I'm not going to go into it too much, but I have got a couple of messages of Rickster talking about a certain somebody here. Lynn's, I'm not going to talk on it, and I'll tell you why. That isn't the person, right? I can tell you it's not, guaranteed you're not Lynn's ex, okay? I know that a lot of you have seen it, right? And it's not him. However, I don't agree with anyone trying to look for this person, because this person beat the hell out of Lynn's, right? And he went to jail for it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think anyone should be trying to look for this guy to be putting Lynn's at risk. So that is not okay to be doing shit like that. Yeah. I understand that Lynn's had said some things. I get it. However, have an opinion back. Absolutely. Have an opinion back. Call all the names under the sun if that's what you feel. Absolutely. But don't try and look for the man that beat her up. Because I know the story, and I'm not going to go into it. It's not my story to tell. But yeah, it was severe DV. So let's not look for that person and put her in danger. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, very dangerous. Listen, I know that he's in jail, but however, you just don't know. Yeah. So I would appreciate people not trying to look for this guy. It's not okay. Yeah. This is what I'm saying about people wanting to dox people. You don't know the story behind it and the situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we're going to move on from that. I'm not going to be playing any of those videos. Right. Now what are we talking about here? I want to get okay, here. Great. Canadian Angie Graces. This is the video I want to play. So you're fine with him. Fine with who? Rickster. Are you talking about Rickster? I'm saying I don't want to play the videos because of Lynn's. Listen, I know and Lynn's knows it's not him, but I don't think anyone should be looking for a person that beat someone up. Yeah. And not just beat someone up, she was in a severe DV relationship. Right. Yeah, and that's why he's in jail. Okay? Right. Let's have a look.
What? Please take it down.
So I didn't really want to play this, but the fact that EQ is blaming me for this.
Sorry, Gracie wants to box Angie.
Yes, I know that, but he also went to jail for what he did to Lynn's, okay?
We say box, please.
Hi, Gracie.
Hello, hiya, hello. Listen, first off, I've got no issues with anyone. I don't even care about the Lucy Angie and all that shit. It was months ago. But I just want to point you in the correct direction here. That's not the right clip. Actually, what happened was, and this is why I was so strong on it, is because after that, Talia was in the box pleading, and Delusive Angie laughed at her, told her to get better acting skills when she said that she was going to off herself, and that was what I was talking about on my live. It was nothing to do with this part.
Yeah, and I spoke to Talia, had a phone call with her, and I apologised, and I said, I am so sorry because I thought, it was an act. That's what I thought. And maybe I was 100% it was an act because of messages that were being sent to me, videos and screenshots of comments and things like that. So, you know, me and Talia had squashed that. Okay. I really thought, yeah, come on. Yeah, we know now, but I had supported her all the way, and she would even tell you that I supported her from the beginning all the way up towards the end, when you will see me looking at my WhatsApp. Okay, like I said, I was being manipulated. Okay, and I shouldn't have said that, but what is done is done. Okay, but I would never ever say that to anyone if I was not being manipulated into thinking this was an act. What did my ex has been in jail more than twice? Exactly, Linz, exactly. Can we not please not question Linz in the comments? You were right, it was an act. But listen, we don't know that, right? Whether it was, it wasn't. We don't know any of that, okay? So I'm only discussing what was said, that I had said to Talia. We played, I think, not even a minute of that video, because I wasn't even thinking. I was being so manipulated into thinking it was an act. Now, whether it was or not, like I said, I don't know. But however, that's basically what happened.
Yes, it was. Yes, Ash, it was months ago, and I don't know why this is being brought back up again. It was months ago.
Morning, Paula.
But that was why I had said that on my live. But that's,
you know how it was brought up, Gracie? It was brought up on a comment in the comments. Somebody said something about it, and then we started talking about the recording, because it did happen a while ago, and then we just went back to that. That's exactly what it did. And I said, well, EQ played it. I played it, but why did Gracie only go after Delusive?
So it had already been played, right, a few times by everyone. And then I was lingering in Angie's comments, just chilling. And Talia got in the box. And obviously I don't like Talia. I'm not friends with Talia. And Angie was very clearly goading her when she was in an absolute state. Like, she was screaming in the box saying, oh, I'm going to hurt myself, etc., etc. And Angie, and I swear to you, this is the truth, I've got no reason to lie, said, oh, get better acting skills, and then kicked her out of the box. And all that.
So as you know, there you go. She said it herself, get better acting skills. Because that's what I thought it was, an act. I spoke to Talia. Me and Talia have squashed it. And if you watch the whole live, I supported her all the way up until the end. I was saying it was disgusting. Because and she said she hasn't been in a DV. Okay, so let's, yeah, okay, she said she hasn't. But if that was a woman that had, I said many times it was disgusting that it was recorded and shared to EQ for then it to be played on social media. EQ was not looking out for Talia, was not supporting Talia, was not saying, basically thinking of her safety, if this was true. We know it's not, but I'm just saying this is what they thought. Okay. EQ played that video out of pure malice, right, and to get back at Rickster and Talia. There's no other. That's the only reason she played it. Like I said, with Linz, right, with showing a photo of a man that isn't her ex, right, I thought that was wrong, because if people are trying to find her ex, you're putting Linz in a very dangerous position, okay? Same with Talia. It should never been played on social media. So, yeah. But not once Gracie has said about EQ playing this recording. Not once has she mentioned it.
Right, no matter how much I don't...
Has she said about EQ putting her at risk, if this was true? Has Gracie said this about EQ? No, she hasn't. What about that, Gracie? What if it was a woman what if it was true? What if it was a woman that was going through that? So you're saying, but what I did was wrong. But what she did could have put her in great danger.
Thank you for the hand, Kathy. That was why I had the opinion I had. It's nothing to do with that clip. That clip's like from before.
Yeah.
So that clip doesn't correlate to the situation. It's not lies, Ash. It's completely the fucking truth. That's why I had the opinion on it. And that's it. But I don't know why.
And if something was to happen, Gracie, right, it wouldn't be my fault. Yeah, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, not that I'd want anything to happen. I wouldn't sleep. Of course I wouldn't. I have that empathy for anybody, right? It would be on EQ, because none of this would have happened without EQ playing that recording. It would be all on her, absolutely all of it. And you sitting there saying the police would have come to my house and spoken to me. They probably would have said, well, why did I say it? Absolutely. They might have questioned it. You know what I'm saying? But however, we wouldn't have been there without EQ. She's making me mad.
About this from some months ago, but I just wanted to come in here and just tell you why that was said, why I said what I said, and that's it.
You said it because Delusive was laughing, like didn't.
Yes, because I didn't say anything when she just played the clip, but it was when Talia got in the box and was in a complete state, and then Angie laughed at her and told her to get better acting skills, and then I was like, that's fucking out of order when a woman's like obviously in clear distress, and then you're gonna, you know.
What was out of order, Gracie, is the fact that Talia was begging EQ not to play the video. That was disgusting. As she was being told, begging her, don't play it, please don't play it, and she played it anyway.
Like that and do that. That was why I was, you know, shitty about it. But again, it was months ago. I don't know why people are talking about it now.
Again, it was just not mentioned. Yeah, no. Again, it was brought up through somebody making a comment.
It was.
We started talking about it.
I think it was because, obviously, with the whole Angie playing the song more recently, I don't know if Angie made a mistake and thought that that clip was me in response to her playing that song, but I've not even mentioned that, like not once ever. I've not made a video, I've not been on live, I've not made a comment on that. So I don't know if Angie maybe got confused and thought that that clip was more recent or something along those lines, but it wasn't. So I don't know if that's what.
I'm just putting it to bed because I don't want to talk about it anymore. So I'm putting it to bed that it wasn't Delusive that brought it in. Talia was yelling at Becca, and then I don't know what happened after that. We were just watching it.
Yeah, well, I'll just let you know why I said what I said, and then I can just put that to bed because it's like lots of what's the word? Speculation. Lots of speculation, and I know.
You know what, Gracie? I really don't care. Like, I don't care about the situation. Somebody in the comments started talking about it. I started talking about it where I said EQ said it. I played it. EQ played it. Why did Gracie just go after Delusive? That was the end of it. Then people were saying, oh, but no, this and that. And then we looked into it yesterday. And we were like, oh, hold on a minute. It was Talia, this and that, whatever. But it should have never even got to that second stage. It was done. It was just somebody making
Yeah, but now I don't care anyway. I just wanted to come in here just to end the speculation and just tell you exactly why I said what I said, and that's the truth of it. But All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, God bless.
Yeah. And that was basically it. Hopefully that can be put to bed. I don't know what was mentioned again. Do you know what I mean? She's good. Yeah, she did have my back. You know, it's changed her mind, and the phone call had nothing to do with DA. She changed her mind. Yeah. You know what? I think, DA needs to stop fearing. I don't know if it's a fear, to be honest, but stop having the pin she has and thinking that EQ's this person that she's not, you know. And I think CA knows it. CA absolutely knows it. I don't know if she probably just thinks, well, EQ gave her a platform. I don't know if she did, and maybe that's what she's thinking. I don't know. But I know that she has earned my back, and I do appreciate that. And I've always support CA for doing that, absolutely. And listen, you know, CA doesn't need EQ anymore. Yeah. Throw her in the bin, absolutely. You don't need her no more, you know. The cult are bigger, that's it. And we can join forces, and we'll be an even bigger team, absolutely. Oh, is no one anything? I know, Sapphire, I know. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. Sears and Dash, she knows. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. And, you know, the thing is with CA, I know that she does get a lot of stick on the sap, and, you know, there are a few people that dislike her, but she needs to realise that she does have the cult behind her, and we are in a massive team, and that's all you need. That's all you need. Exactly. We're bigger than EQ, so you don't need us. Throw in the bin now. User and abuser. Okay, not abuser. Oh, fuck's sake, don't twist that. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you. You is it? Is on a can't stand here. Well, you don't have to like her. That's a good thing that you have your own opinion. You know what I mean? You like it, you don't, you don't. You know what I mean? It's that simple. But I appreciate that she has had my back, and that's very unusual because it is EQ. She's never really gone against EQ that I've seen. I know they have fallen out once, but yeah, she has gone against. Well, I don't want to say go against her, but she's actually said the truth, and she said it how it is. You know what I mean? Yes. Let's play the next video because, oh my God, it's already 10 o'clock, man. What the hell? This is 20 minutes long. Can Angie responds to EQ wondering why she's responding to a video of Gracie? I don't know. I mean, we can play that at 12 o'clock if you want, because I know it's already 10. I know you like to go and watch Miss Dread. Angie hits back at... Okay, I've seen that one. So we've only got that last video to play. It's 20 minutes long, though. What else is there? Yeah, if anybody wants to have their say, you're welcome to get in the box, okay? If not, we will come back at 12. What else is there? I think we've had amazing FYP today, don't you think, guys? What do you think? Nobody's fooled. We all see the backtracking and trying to distance themselves from the vile one. Yeah, exactly. Listen, don't ever fear EQ, because what can she do? Right, it's an app. However, I'm not going to lie, she did dox my address. She sat there and actually read out my address. And I started getting things from this app. Was it Olio or something like that? People knocking at my door. We've now just put up our fixed our doorbell. We've got one at that way, and that way. Weird, rather you stay on. Oh, I can stay on if you want. I'd just like to have a little bit of a break before I come on at 12. And then we can kind of continue. I like my times, 8 o'clock and 12. Oh, God, don't think I'm doing anyone favours. Please don't think I am. I'm not. I just like coming on at 8, doing my FYP. Then I come off at 10. Then you've got someone else to watch. You know what I mean? And then I come on at 12. Those are my times, 8 and 12. That's it. I can stay on for half an hour, but I will definitely need a break. And then I'll come back on at 12. Okay. If people want to come in the box, jump on. Who's this in the box? Yeah. It breaks loud. Hello.
Can you hear me, Ange?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
When did you sign this lease? That would have been February.
Hello?
2005. And where were you?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Can you play the Rebecca Buckley video, please?
Rebecca Buckley?
Yes, she's doing the AG one, she is. And if you have a look at the comments on there, they're disgusting, they are. That's all I wanted to play. She's doing AG and M's.
Rebecca, yeah, because, guys, if anyone does want to send me some more videos, do not worry, we can come back on at 12 and I'll play some more.
Okay, no worries.
Buckley. I'll play it now.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. Thank you, Ange.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Can you just check me out, please?
Is it this one, 42.7k? Is it that one?
It's the one with the AG one, it is. AG and M's. AG's got a black face.
This one?
Yeah, that's it. Read the comments on there, Ange, first.
Is it that one?
Yeah, read the comments on there. She's having so much shit, it's unbelievable.
Oh, I'm searching blackface.
Yeah. I just wanted to know what you all thought of it, that's all.
Oh, okay. I'll play the video then, guys.
Okay, thanks, Ange.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Can you check me out, Ange?
Oh,
please.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Right.
Listen, if you saw me sticking my tongue down my throat, then maybe you'd have questions. But no, get your mind out the gutter.
Besties.
Stop getting so affected. We're friends, you weirdos. Listen, if you saw me sticking my tongue down my throat, then maybe you'd have questions. But no, get your mind out the gutter.
Besties.
Yeah.
Stop getting so affected.
So let me see these comments. I don't think she's done anything wrong here. I can understand when people say blackface. I can understand, if you was to come on TikTok and do that and sit there and do battles with people and thinking it's funny, that I can understand. But what she has done is she's basically done a clip from Ems and AJ. So what do you want her to use? Do you want her to play a white man? So I don't understand why she's getting hate for that, to be fair. Absolutely too many snowflakes. If people don't agree with me, please do jump in the box. But this is just my opinion. I think, well, what do you want her to do? So she can't play an act of AJ, a clip of AJ. She has to play him as a white man. I mean, AJ is a black man, isn't he? So she's only just using the clip. So I don't understand the hate that she's getting highly offensive and someone is highly offensive. Is it only white people? Because I've just read a comment there. Is it only white people that are offended by this? Because I don't think a white person can be offended. They might think, "Oh my God, this is wrong. This is not okay." But to be offended, you can't be offended as a white person. Too many snowflakes. Absolutely, I don't understand it. You know, there's clearly, see, to me, you've got to have that racial intention behind it. There's no racial intention behind what she's done here at all. Add AJ in the box. Ask AJ and... Yeah, well, do you want to share the live to AJ, guys, and we'll put him in? Because I don't understand what he's done wrong. Now, I would understand... I would totally understand if someone, like I said, comes on TikTok and has what they call blackface, right? And starts battling and starts taking the mick. You know, that's taking the piss, right? That would be offensive, okay? But to actually have a clip of AJ and Ems, I don't think people should be offended by that. But I'd like to know what other people think. She does everybody. Exactly. Would you be offended if she used a white man? That's crazy. I want to see these comments, though. Oh my God, they're so love this. Absolutely amazing. Well done. She's just ignore them. So she's getting a lot of positive comments here. I would like to know AJ's response on it, though. Lots disagree with you, Angie. Do they? But are these white people? Because I don't want to hear what a white person has to say, to be fair. To be honest. How's it just for both? Well, does anyone want to jump in the box? Someone's got Laura deals with race. I'm going to play this video after as well, guys. Because this is something I think we should definitely talk about at 12 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? And I'd love for AJ to get into the box to tell me his opinion. Because the only people, in my opinion, that can be offended is a black person. You might think it's distasteful and but I don't think you'd find it offensive unless, you know what I mean? I'm an orange, do I mean, what about people when they put a tan on? You know, and it's gone too dark. And they're walking around like it. Would that be different? Would that be offensive? You know what? The only people offended, in my opinion, is TikTok. I don't think off TikTok anyone will be offended by that. I really don't. It's just the snowflakes on TikTok that are offended by everything and anything. Do you know what I mean? The White Chicks film. Yeah, what about white chicks? True. Because orange, not black. Nothing wrong with it. No, I don't. But I'd like to hear what other people have to say. But no one wants to jump in the box. Nothing wrong with my house. We have... what? Honestly, guys, please seriously go and get a grip. Go and get a grip, please. Show AJ comments. Did he comment on that video? What did AJ say about it? Let me have a look what AJ says. You know, people need to remember it's all about the intent behind it as well. And there was no racial intent behind what she did here. And I think that really doesn't make it, that really would, you know, make a huge difference. No, if someone's put you can't do yeah, there's only snowflakes on TikTok. You won't find snowflakes off TikTok. It's just on here, this app. It's weird. I can't find AJ's response. Yeah, there was no malice involved in the snow. Yeah, I've got another video that I'll play you, and if anyone wants to get in the box and have to say on this one. Who's this? Bobby Head. Hello. No? Okay, let me play this video anyway. This is about Laura. Mum and the one's gone to jail, I know. My internet. Oh, sorry. Okay, your internet was it. Let's play this other one. Guys, can I put up a poll, actually? So you've seen the video, right? There's no racial intent behind it. There's no malice involved in this, right? She was doing a clip, AJ and Ems, right? But people are saying, like one person has put here, I would recommend researching blackface up before this goes viral for the wrong reasons, which I'm going to actually research myself. Okay, let me just play this. But what do you think? Happy face, are you offended that you are offended by that? Or sad face, you're not? Let me do the poll. So happy face you are, sad face you're not. So it does say here, blackface is a practice of performers using burnt cork, shoe polish, blah blah blah, to portray a black person on stage or in entertainment. And so I'm just reading. Practice in pop entertainment in the 19th century, in the 20th. Oh God, it's too long to read. I can't sit and read it all. So what was the poll, guys? What did the poll say? So I didn't look. AJ loved it, did he? It's just an act. It is just an act, but it clearly state yes, people do use blackface for entertainment on stage and all of that, which is pretty much the same as what Rebecca Buckley has done for entertainment purposes. But would it be classed as racism? I know she didn't do it she didn't do it out of malice or for it to be intended in that way. We know that. But however, if we didn't know Rebecca Buckley, would you class that as racism? AJ's here.
Morning, my darling. How you doing?
Morning, AJ.
So when I looked at it, I'm not gonna lie to you. Initially, I was a bit offended to start with, but then I remembered who she is. I know what she does, and I wasn't offended as much. Thank you very much. I wasn't offended as much, but to the greater world, everyone's gonna be offended by that straight away because we are in a very snowflakey society. And if you don't know someone's intention, if you think that they're being malicious or anything, you're going to think that they are doing it in a racial way. But I know she's a comedian, if that makes sense.
But that's what they're saying about, I've just read about blackface, that they do it in entertainment.
But initially I was a bit offended to start with, and then I looked past it because then I saw it was quite funny. And she meant no malice behind it.
Because you were offended when you first looked at it, other people may be offended by it, because when I did research blackface, they do use it in entertainment and on stages and and all of that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's why. But yeah, so it could be very offensive to a lot of people. I think I just look past it because I know who she is and what she's about. But to anyone else, it will come across as racist. I'm not going to lie. It will.
Thank you.
It will.
I mean, I think also it's the intent behind it, and we all know there was no malice, there was no racial intention behind it, was there?
No, there's no malice behind it whatsoever, but you've got to be so careful when you're in the public eye, how people perceive you. If they don't know what you're about, they don't know what your intentions are, people are going to think the worst straight away. Do you know what I mean? So, but listen, at the end of the day, guys, have you not seen the video of Snoop Dogg when he goes whiteface? Have you lot seen that? And he goes and he does interviews as a white guy. It's funny. Sometimes it's not, it's how something's done. It's how it's said, it's how it's presented, how it hits.
Think to say, you know, I think she should probably just remove it, because like you said, you were offended when you first saw it. So if you are offended, and I've said a white person cannot be offended, they might think it's disgusting, whatever, but they can't be really offended because it's, you know what I mean? However, if you were offended when you first saw it, I think she should remove it.
Well, that's all I'm going to say. I'm out shopping now, but someone shared it to me and told me to come in and just have my opinion. So you guys have an amazing day anyway.
You too. See you later, AJ.
See you later. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, listen, I know there's snowflakes around, but I will never understand it, you know, because I'm not a black person. So I'll never understand it. I'll never have that, you know, what AJ had. He said, and he's not a snowflake, he did say when he first saw it, he was slightly offended by it. So I think she should remove it. You know, she hasn't done it out of malice. We know that. There was no racial intention behind it. But if people don't know who she is, then, you know, and, you know, they might be offended by it. You know, like, and I do agree with AJ. Thank you, Lorraine. You've got to be careful what you put out there on social media. You know, this is ridiculous. Roxy, I agree with you, but you can't tell a black person how to feel, really, can you? Do you know what I mean? She shouldn't. You don't think she should, Tina? There's one of you and Sheila there too, is there? I'll have to look at that one. No, she's not removing it. Oh, okay. Well, listen, if she doesn't want to remove it, that's up to her. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think I would, because I wouldn't want to offend a lot of people that don't know who she is. It's acting. I know it's acting, but I've just researched blackface, and blackface is used in entertainment, in the entertainment industry, on stage, and you know, and that kind of thing, which is very similar to Rebecca. What Rebecca's doing, she's using it in entertainment. Yeah, and I've just read it, and it is classed as racism. She's not deliberately being racist. We know that, but that's how it could look to others that don't know her. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Can people share the live to it? See if we can get her in. It was a comedy sketch, and I know, but I'm not gonna lie to you, right? If I was watching a comedy, right, and a white man had, you know, a black face, and I remember what I did it as a deer, but I didn't actually think, you know, I mean, mine was orange, I'm not gonna lie, it might have looked at a different way on the filter, but however, if I was watching a comedy and a white man or woman had a black face, I would think it's racist. Yeah, I probably would. I can't say I wouldn't. So, in my opinion, there's no difference, you know, it being on social media. And I'm not being a snowflake. I'm saying if I saw that on TV. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Angie. All right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. We're just discussing your video.
Yeah, you know what? Like, there was no offence meant by it at all. Obviously, I'm always looking for new characters to do with my sketches, and because AJ went into M's kitchen, I thought, well, he's relevant, so I'll do one of AJ. But I didn't realise how people could take it a different way. Obviously, I've seen a lot of comments, and there's a lot of people for me, and there's some that are against. I mean, if AJ wants me to take it down, I'll more than happily take it down.
You know what? I said the same thing, and I said, oh, there's too many snowflakes. It's not off TikTok, because all of these snowflakes on TikTok, it's ridiculous, crazy and all this, you know, you shouldn't have to remove them, blah, blah, blah. It's just, you know, I know there's no malice or racial intention behind that. But then I did read blackface, and it did make a bit more sense that it is used into entertainment, like on stages and drama, you know, and acting and all that, and which is similar to what you have done, you know, and it is considered racist, right? You know what I mean?
I mean, for me, it was just me doing another character. Because when I started off doing Court Assassin, everyone's been fine with the Court Assassin video. So You know,
Can you talk up a little bit, Rebecca? No one can hear you.
Oh, sorry, me. Is this better?
That better, guys? Listen, I think it's ridiculous. I really do. I think, oh my God, all these snowflakes. However, if people are offended, in my opinion, I'd remove it. And AJ did say when he first saw it, he was offended. Now, I'm not going to be offended because I'm white, but he said he was offended when he first saw it.
Yeah, I didn't see it in that way when I posted it, but as I said, if AJ wants me to take it down, I'll more than happily take it down.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. It's entirely up to you. But I did do a bit of research, and it is classed as racist.
Which account's AJ's? Because if AJ's okay with it, I wouldn't mind.
No, he said that he said he has no issue with it. He said at first he was offended by it. But then he thought, because he knows you and there's no malice involved and he knows you. And I said, oh, that's my point. Because he knows you, he wasn't offended because he knows there's no malice involved. But for other people that might be looking at that video that don't know you, might be offended by it.
Yeah, I got what you mean.
I mean, we talk about snowflakes, and there's a lot of snowflakes on here, but I can't tell a black person how they should and shouldn't feel.
No, at the end of the day, if people are offended, they've got, you know, that's their feelings. I can't take their feelings away, you know what I mean, from them. So I have put a video out to, you know, apologise to those who were offended by it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Listen, I know that there's nothing, you know, about it. Do you know what I mean? It's only when I researched it, but yeah. That's entirely up to you anyway.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've seen the reaction it's got, and it's not something that I'll do again, you know. I'll stick to different characters, or if anyone wants me to do a video of anyone, just tag me or DM me.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I know that you put one up of me and my mum.
Yeah.
I've got to play that one. Yeah, I'm going to play that one. Is it on the same account?
Yeah.
Is it that one?
Morning, everyone.
No. Is it recent?
Further down. When did I do it? I think it was like the other month, I think.
Oh, I can't see it. Oh, this one.
Oh, give it to me now.
That one. I'll play it. Thank you, Rebecca, for joining.
Oh, no problem.
All right, then. Everyone give Rebecca a follow, guys.
I'll have to shoot anyway because I've got a friend coming.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Angie. Bye. Bye.
So that's the video.
Give it to me now. Think of it. Give it me now, quickly. If I come and take it, I'll put it out and throw it out the window. Don't let my meter be run out. Give it now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Think of it. Give it me now, quickly. If I come and take it.
I love it. I'm going to put people in the box. I'm just going to play this one video of Laura. One sec. So it says here, Laura deals with racism on a daily basis. This is why it needs to stop.
Hi, I just wanted to apologise because I didn't realise that you had Down syndrome. The size of your forehead, your eyes are too far apart. I'm sorry. So you're a wee black Downs. I didn't realise.
Sorry, trigger warning.
I didn't know you had a disability. So sorry, babe. And your hair, you need to sort it out. You do. It's disgusting. And your face is busted. Anything?
Why don't we look at your face and compare it to mine?
I'm actually looking at it now, and my face is grand. I've got naturally full lips, a natural bum. Where's your arse? Are you meant to be black?
Can we be the judges of that, and why don't we see for ourselves?
I'm happy. I just like to torment you.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, because you think you're shit hot, and you're not at all. Bye, love you.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Bloody hell. Sorry, trigger warning, guys. Yeah, you know, Laura, the only thing With Laura, she's short, isn't it? I got you on one thing, Laura. Yes. But no, she's beautiful. She's very pretty, Laura. Absolutely. You know. So no, she shouldn't have to be putting up with racism on social media or off social media. Do you know what I mean? I say she's short is because she's just too pretty. Do you know what I mean? So I've got on something. Do you get what I'm saying? We don't like pretty women. No. No, but that was disgusting. I mean, I don't know who this woman is. She sounds intoxicated. No excuse, because, you know, if you're racist if you're drunk, you're racist when you're not drunk, because that should not come out of your mouth. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, I have no problem with Laura. We've had a bit of beef in the past, but I have no issue with her. You know what I mean? And no one should be. It's disgusting. She shouldn't be experiencing that, and for people to think this is okay. It's not okay. You know, and it is a hate crime. What are you trying to say? There's just no, exactly. Listen, if you don't like someone, right, you can go for them anything, yeah? Oh, I don't like the way you talk, or whatever it may be, but why commit a hate crime and go for someone's colour of the skin, or if they've got a disability, whatever it may be? You know what I mean? I don't understand that. She's clearly a racist. She's doing her own thing. Didn't deserve that. No, absolutely not. What did Laura say about it afterwards? I'll put people in the boxes, guys. Sorry, one sec. There's Diana here that can put people in. I think, you know, because you might think, well, does she really get racism on a daily basis? She probably does. Hello, thank you, Ming. Oh, for God's sake, one sec, guys. Bloody hell. Oh shit, I got her flagged. Okay, I'm on my backup, it's fine. Does anyone want to get in the box? Anybody want to get in the box, or should we come off now? It's 20 past 10. Morning. Anybody in the box? Hello.
Morning, Ange. How you doing?
Hiya, read my comment, Chloe. Okay, hiya.
Ange, you're quite right. White people cannot be offended by that Rebecca video. White people have got you can't be offended on somebody else's behalf. You might not find it funny. That's your right, but that's comedy, isn't it? You know, when comedians tell jokes, they don't tell jokes because they're poking fun at stuff. They're telling it as a joke, and some people might not like it. People that it affects directly might be offended by it, and that's their choice. So, you know, you've always got a choice. Don't watch it. Don't follow the video. But you cannot be offended on somebody else's behalf. It's crazy. It's crazy the world we're moving to now.
Yeah. And in fact, and in regards to the Laura video, the racism there, I mean, we all know there's racists all about. And I think these opinions you just keep to yourself. If you're going to be racist, you know, if this is how you feel, keep your opinions to yourself.
Absolutely. And AJ said, you know, he was a little uncomfortable at first, but then when he looked at it again and he took it in the context that it's meant, he's got absolutely no issue with it. And if he's got no issue with it, how can anybody else have an issue with it?
I think my thought was the fact that he first thought he was offended at first, but then he realised, no, this is Rebecca, there's no intention behind it. But then I just thought, if he's not offended by it, I understand that. But others, are they also looking at that video like AJ did and don't know who she is, that will be offended?
But that's comedy. She shouldn't stop because of that. You will always get some people that like it and don't like it. And unfortunately nowadays you'll always get people that jump on the bandwagon of somebody else's offensiveness, and it's just crazy. You know, we don't want a mundane world where you can't say or do anything because
Corey's doing, but she was writing like laughing things in the comments saying that she had security, nobody would get by them. And then she's obviously put the crime video up. So I think something else has happened in between that, obviously to push her to call the police.
Yeah. Right, someone sent me a video. I don't have it. Oh, here, no, I do have it. Let me give you a follow, actually. I'm terrible at following people back.
Continue, give you all the
So, Corey Wilde has found out Gracie's winning location and phoned up about Evil Queen.
But anyway, Jeffrey...
I mean, he could just say to the police, look, I don't have it. I was lying, you know, and blah, blah, blah. He will definitely get a warning.
Take it away, love. Take it away, dear. I wish you nothing but the shits.
Right. Whoa, calm down. Right, so last night we've already discussed it, but I feel like I need to dissect it a little bit more. We want to talk conspiracy theories, right? Right? Gracie has left her agency, supposedly. Hello, my Chantel. So let's listen to EQ's explanation.
On with the FYP. Gracie's getting married in a few weeks and doesn't have any agency anymore and represents no agency.
Is that because, EQ, you were begging a certain other person on this app to not dox the location of her wedding? Well, unfortunate for you, Gracie, dear, and unfortunate for EQ, I now know the venue. I know the venue. So I've been looking
Can
at.
I also just let you all know that he also said to me about the report me to HMRC. Yeah, we all thought he was a joke. He reported me. Yeah, the police. You thought it was all joke. He reported me. Get on saying.
All day, dear. And I may have dropped a quick call to the venue to advise them that a certain guest will be on the list. Alfie, big up to you for subscribing. Welcome in. A certain guest would be on the list. I have sent them a photo of said guest and said, please watch any children that may be in attendance, as she is known for being E. Diddy. So, Gracie,
can I just say something, guys? You know, I don't like Gracie. She don't like me. I don't like Corey. You don't like me, right? Now, we can go at people in any other way. You know, go live and have a rant about that person. Absolutely. Call them all the names under the sun. Absolutely. You know, tit for tat and everything else. But when you start doxing people and putting people in danger and trying to ruin, you know, what they have or outside of the app, that's not okay. I mean, I've said shit and done shit. Yeah, don't get me wrong. But I've kept it on TikTok. Yeah? Okay, some things I shouldn't have said, absolutely. And I've apologized for. But I've still kept it on here. You know, regardless of whether you like someone or not. You know what I mean? Doxing is not okay. And it's not okay to be threatening to do it either.
I was you, dear, I would awfully demand that this lady...
EQ has done it loads of times, but that's for other people to report her. You can report who you want. Do you get what I'm saying? So if she's doxed someone, then that person has the right to report her to the police. Absolutely.
Attend the wedding. If this lady did not attend the wedding, then I suppose I would not dox it. Pat and Michelle, welcome both in. I would not dox it. But if I do find out that E. Diddy is attending, for the sake of the children, I would need to protect them. Right? So I would have to dox the location to people on TikTok so they would keep the children safe. Big up Jodie for subscribing. So I'm very sorry, Gracie dear, but I have warned you. Louise, continue and give you all the clout.
So yeah, so that's a video. Yeah, so he is a control freak, yeah, because if he doesn't like someone, he starts researching them, doing deep dives on them, bringing things from, you know, that's not on TikTok to TikTok. Starts wanting to dox them, find out where their locations is, find out that, phone the police, phoning this, phoning that. That's what he does.
His logic, oh sorry Nick, his logic is if EQ goes, I'm going to dox it, I'm going to dox the wedding venue for random strangers to then go where kids are. How does that make any sense?
Well, I was just going to, exactly. I was going to say there'll be kids at that venue, no? So those children feel safe.
It's ridiculous. Like, just to get one up in EQ, you're going to dox it to randoms.
Yeah, and guys, like I keep saying, it doesn't matter who you like. You might not like Gracie, EQ, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And you say EQ's dogs, yeah, that's for that person to report her. Absolutely. It's not okay, do you know what I mean? And there's, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't want to think about Gracie, think about the people that will be at that venue. Children.
And not only that, Angie, if he keeps getting away with it, how far is he going to go doxing people?
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying. This is why I didn't agree with the Danny thing, I'm back, guys, I'm back. Miss Red telling everyone to report you. I don't think so. Is she? What, misread? Can anyone confirm that? No, she's not. You know you're getting to them when you're getting reported. Absolutely. I think she was saying for us to do it. What do you mean? She isn't. Okay. So that's why I have to ask everybody else. I'm going to come off anyway, guys, because I need a break. I'm tired now. I will be back on about 12. Their shit is stirring. Oh, okay. Well, let's remember, guys, everyone report Corey at 6 o'clock, because I know it's him. Yes? We will Cam 2 mass reporting. See, this is the thing. It's always Levi, isn't it? Always Levi and Sophie. Oh? So don't forget, Cam 2 crew, report him. Just keep reporting him. Miss Red said your windows... No, she did not say that. I always knew it was Levi. Roll on 6 p.m. for the reporters, absolutely. Cheese and onion them. Jealousy will eat them up. Hi, Smiles.
Hi, Ange. Look, I just, this is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Does Corey think he's some wannabe fucking gangster or something? Because he's, do you know, doing all of this is ridiculous. Is he not realising that it's not just someone's wedding?
All I was telling people, is that doxing is not okay. It's against the law. You know what I mean? Stop doing it.
And it's a family event, for fuck's sake. Like, seriously, does he really not have anything better off in his life to do other than trying to make other people's life a misery?
Yeah, and this is what I'm trying to say. If you want to go at each other, guys, go at each other. Say, shout, whatever, but don't dox. Don't do things where you're breaking the law. That's all I'm saying. I'm not defending Gracie or EQ. EQ's, I think, done the same rule. If you feel, then report her. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying it's wrong because you don't know who's living in the house, who's going to be at the venue, who, you know. You cannot be threatening all this. You know, it's a nap, for God's sake. If it's a nap, then keep it a nap. Don't take it for outside.
That's what I mean.
For saying it.
You're just taking it one step too far. But this is Corey thinking that he's a freaking, you know, wannabe gangster or something, Ange. Because this is, like, Corey, this is not okay. Doxing is not okay. In any sense of the word, it's not okay. So stop.
Yeah, I'm just being fair, Rosie. I am being fair. I think he will get a warning from the police, absolutely. But, you know, he needs to stop doing it. Stop making these threats. Stop blackmailing. Then they'll never come out of my mouth. Have you ever heard me saying that? Mm-mm.
I mean, listen, I don't particularly like Gracie, right? And that's not for any specific reason. But I don't particularly like a lot of people. But I wouldn't actively go out there searching for fucking information to dox them for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, seriously. It's the same for everybody, Bex. I'm not just saying about Corey. I'm saying about everybody. Doxing is not okay. Doesn't matter who's done it. It's not okay. Like, give your head a wobble, for fuck's sake.
And you need to remember there will be children at this venue.
It's just not okay. Like, Corey, just do something productive with your day rather than having to go around trying to be a wannabe gangster. Sorry, Ange, it's just how I feel because I think it's ridiculous. It's going to be a family occasion. It's a family event. And some idiot wants to go on and try and dox the address of this family event. For what? A possibility of getting himself arrested. Well done, Corey. Do you know what I mean?
You can't do what someone's put. You can't do this to anybody. Stop excusing him and blaming EQ. You can't do this to anybody. Yeah, you can't. And like I said, if EQ has done it, you're affected. You can do the same thing. You have every right to do that. You know what I mean?
Bex, you're saying have the same energy for EQ. I have just said this goes for everybody on TikTok, on social media that wants to dox people. It's not okay. Simple. I'm not saying one person here. I'm saying every fucker on TikTok.
Well, yeah, I'm saying the same thing. Unfortunately for Corey, Gracie has reported him, right, to the police. People can do that by EQ. They haven't. That's up to them. Okay? You can do the same thing. But for Gracie, she reported him.
It's just not okay, Ange. It really isn't. I mean, I don't know what Corey's...
And I said the same thing about EQ. Yes, I did.
I wonder whether Corey thinks because his dad's an ex-police officer, he might get a lighter charge or something, but that ain't even going to save him. Like, you can't be doing this. I mean, again, whether you like Gracie or you don't like Gracie, it's not just about Gracie, it's about the venue, it's about who's going to be there, children, do you know what I mean? It's everything. Oh, it just winds me up when people think it's okay to dox people, and that means anybody doxing people. Just don't do it. Simple.
Oh, here he is himself.
Hello, Smiles. Good evening, afternoon, morning. What's the problem?
Wow, have you not seen Gracie's video?
No, I blocked her. Why, what's the issue?
Right, great, I'm going to show you it. Let me just put this in the big box. And you will see it. Give me a sec. What's her name again, Mrs. Marshall?
I think so.
Miles, you went very quiet.
Wait a minute, here it is.
Yeah, I thought so. You
Why
can
can't I
slag me off
find
what I
it
need here.
Wait a minute, I have to go into my other account. I think she might have blocked me.
When Angie's finished playing a video and finished speaking, then I will speak. So just be quiet in the comments, yeah?
Ugh.
Right, here it is here. Why can't I find her now? Oh, here it is. Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Says here, blackmail, harassment,
No, Alfie, I'm in no illusion. If you refuse to kick her under the bus, then I'm very sorry. I will have to make sure the confetti is substituted for eggs.
Oh!
To tell you it, then I suppose I would not box it. I would not box it. But if I do find out that he did it, and for the sake of the children, I need to protect them.
Hard to hear. And can you start? Did you report me on my account, Corey?
No, why?
Well, I got bananaed again. Funny that.
Well, don't go blaming me. You think you're going to do the 6 o'clock and do all of this crap. You do whatever you want, Angela. I'm not bothered.
There you go. So that's what's happened.
Okay. So I refer back to EQ. So EQ texted Kieran and said to Kieran, let's make a fake account and dox Gracie's venue. Now, Gracie wasn't going to say anything about that situation. So then what I done last night is I went on my live and said, Gracie, I know where your venue is, which I don't, by the way. I said, I know where your venue is and I'm going to dox it all. And now she wants to react to me, but not to EQ. I just wanted to show the double standards of the situation. She didn't want to talk about the EQ situation, so I would put myself in hot water to see whether or not she would react. And she did. So it proved my point. That she's not bothered by what EQ says, as long as it's okay for EQ to say.
How do you know that's actually what EQ said?
Because why would Kieran upload a fake screenshot?
Oh, I don't know. Why would someone lie? I'm not saying he is a liar, but why would somebody lie? I don't know. It didn't have a number on it. You know, EQ and Gracie are still friends, so there's a reason why they're still friends.
Well, anyway, look, harassment is over a sustained period of time.
Yes, I said that to people. It means more than twice. Apparently, she's got a couple of videos, I think, of you.
Well, she's absolutely lying, as per usual. But Gracie's uploaded videos about me. I've never uploaded videos about her. And if she thinks she deleted them, you haven't, Gracie. I already had them anyway. So she's uploaded videos about me, Angela, not the other way around. I mentioned on her live stream.
Get a warning.
No, I won't get a warning. I won't get nothing. And not only that, why is she ringing the Met Police?
You will get a warning.
Oh, I promise you I won't. Why is she ringing the Met Police when I don't live in London, number one, and she lives in Kent? So why are we ringing the Met Police?
Is that the Met Police? Let me have a look.
Yeah. Read the text message. It says Met Police.
The point I'm trying to make to you, Corey, is that doxing on any occasion from anybody, and I'm going to rephrase that again.
Say that to your leader, Smile. Shut your mouth.
No, you shut your mouth.
Why? What are you going to do? Absolutely nothing.
Doxing of anybody is not okay, Corey. It's not okay. You're trying to be a wannabe gangster, for Christ's sake.
I'm a wannabe gangster.
You trying to be a wannabe gangster, Corey. Doxing is not okay.
One sec. I don't know why she phoned they sent a message to Metropolitan. That's London.
Metropolitan is London. I don't live in London.
No, but does she live in London?
I don't think she lives in London. I swear she lives in Kent, does she not?
Right, because if she lives in London, then she'd contact her local police, which would be Metropolitan Police.
Right. Oh, she's in Essex, is she? Is that London?
Just out of London. So I don't know. It's just out of London.
Metropolitan Police can arrest in Wales. You need to read up on the law because they cannot.
No, what will happen, guys? Metropolitan Police will transfer it to the police in Wales.
Yes, and then the Welsh police will be in contact with me, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely shitting my brick. Because I went on there yesterday and I said that I was going to dox the location of her wedding. Gracie, you didn't have the same breath for EQ, but when it comes to somebody else saying it, then you want to call the police. But you won't do that for EQ.
Apparently it's classed as London where she lives. Don't dox anything.
Right, okay. Well, anyway, she called the Met Police, right? Why would she just, null the transfer and go straight to South Wales Police?
Because, I don't know. You probably wouldn't do that. You'd probably go to your local police and that would be transferred.
Well, you don't need to do that, though.
Transfer it to Wales.
I live in Wales, and when I called the police on you, I rang the Met Police because that's your local police area.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but if I was to do it, I'd go to my local police and they can transfer it.
Oh, well, look, it doesn't matter, right? Are the police really going to get involved over somebody saying that they're going to do something and nothing's actually happened?
No. What they'll probably do is just give you a phone you up.
They're not going to give me a phone call or a warning.
Give you a warning. I do believe they will, yeah.
Well, Gracie, you don't have my mobile number, my actual mobile number. You have my WhatsApp number, so they're definitely not going to be able to call me.
Well,
and if they want
they'll call you, but they'll probably knock at your door for a warning, to give you a warning.
You think the police are going to knock at my door?
Corey, I've had them knock at the door for a warning by the police before. Are
you nuts? You think the police are going to knock on my door because I said I was going to dox the location of her wedding? She is not some sort of fucking celebrity, love.
How is this even funny? How is it even funny?
Are you mad? You're acting as if she's the Queen of Sheba. She is an absolute nobody.
Who the fuck it is on TikTok?
Everyone on TikTok is nobodies. None of us, we're all known on an app.
Yeah, but Corey, one sec. We're not saying we're celebrities, but doxing anyone's at a venue and there could be children there. There could be some cycle watching. Do you know what I mean? Doxing is illegal, even to threaten it.
She doxed it herself. She done a show with it.
There you go. Thank you, Sienna.
She done a thing and she went and done wedding tasting so everyone knows where the venue is anyway.
Oh, thank you, Ziana. There you go. She doxed herself.
But regardless though, Ziana, right? Even if she's put it out there herself, no one has a right to reshare it.
What are you on about? She's put it on a public platform. You can do whatever you want.
She done it as a video.
You can't, Ziana, listen. If I put my address out there now, right, no one has a right to reshare it without my consent.
Just on a public platform. You can't control it. You know that.
It's not classed as doxing, but you cannot share personal information without.
I haven't done anything illegal.
Okay, then would it be doxing if you reposted the video that she made about her wedding venue and the tasting?
No, that will just be a repost. But if you went on live for Ziana, my address is out there all over the place, right? Now, Ziana, if you went live and decided to share to read
maliciously.
One said to read out their address, regardless of malicious or not, I've not given you consent to do that. My address is all over the app because there's new people on TikTok every single day. And it takes that one person to come on here that could be some kind of psychopath. Even though my address is all over the place, doesn't give you permission to keep me sharing it without my consent.
Right, well, I don't even know the location of her...
Someone said that, the one that's done the video.
I don't know the venue of Gracie's, and I don't want to know.
Neither do I.
Well, I don't know the venue, but if I were having to watch you tonight at 6 o'clock and you say, for example, you doxed it, then I would suddenly know it. Not because she shared it, but because you shared it.
No, so I don't know the venue. What I was trying to prove last night was the fact that she was ignoring the EQ thing and what EQ was planning on doing to her in the background. And then I thought, well, if I throw myself on the sword, she will give me the reaction that I can prove that she ignores everything that EQ does. And I proved my point, so I'll sit back and laugh at her. No?
Yeah, but that's only if that's true.
It is true, Angela. Stop lying.
But that's not okay either on her part, Corey.
Oh, I don't come in to have a chat with you. Sorry, Smiles.
I don't give a shit what you think of what you think.
You're no use to me at all.
It's not okay for anybody to dox anybody, simply.
Let's say that's illegal. She doxed
How about time being a decent fucking human being for once in people's lives?
Excuse me?
Absolute fucking dickhead.
Oh, am I really? Oh, well, you're about to get banned. Oh, and she already did. Bye then.
Guys, stop reporting, guys.
Right, anyway, Angela, I'm going to leave now because I'm going to have a fabulous day. But big up to Gracie, that's what I say, dear. It's awfully embarrassing when you've got to react to somebody who's actually lying, but then the person who's actually telling you the truth, you wish to ignore. Have a great day, Gracie.
Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Guys, I'm going to come off now. I need to get some food.
I've just come back. I've just got my food.
Oh, she dropped. All right. Yeah, like I was saying, Diana, just because someone shares an venue out or an address doesn't give that other person a right to reshare it.
Someone in the comments said that weren't the venue.
Oh, well, there you go. That's what I'm trying to say. There you go. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I've only come in at the end of the conversation, but I just remembered that she'd done a video with a taste test.
Yeah. I mean, everyone shared my address out there. Do you know what I mean? But no one has a right to, reshare it. Because, there's different people on TikTok every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to get something to eat.
I'm not supporting him. I'm just saying she put it out there. She put a video doing finger. That's the truth. She did. She done a taste test thing and then went and tasted the food.
But if that's, but that might be, you know what I mean?
That's why I said it weren't the one.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to come off for a bit, guys. I need to get some food. I will be back on about 12.
Okay.
See you guys. See you, bye.